Hey guys, what's going on? Ed here. As if you're reading the title, then you know this is the announcement showcase, and I have brought together the best content creators of the Final Fantasy XIV. We got Zeppela HQ, we got Drac, we got Mr. Happy, we got Xenos, and if you believed any of that, you're an idiot. I'm here with my friends in Discord. We're gonna watch this all together. We're gonna watch this on stream if you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're just watching the VOD on YouTube. So you guys can say hi now if you want. My camera's wobbling.
What? Damn, I guess I was an idiot because I believed every word of that. How could you play me?
So,
How could you play me like
yes,
that? How did you play
yes.
with my
Hi.
emotions?
Hi, Mr. Happy.
Yeah. So this is officially the Final Fantasy XIV announcement showcase waiting room. Let me swap scenes. And hopefully I have enough hard drive space to actually record this entire thing.
Yikes.
Yeah, I only have 100 gigs left over. There's Ricky-Al. Hi, Ricky-Al.
Ricky-Al!
Ricky-Al, you're feel free to join us in Discord if you want. We're just the whatchamacallit. And then let me just go to theater mode. Good. It's perfect.
I do have to like dip off to go to the store or to go pick up food real quick.
Okay.
So I may miss like the first couple of minutes, but I swear to you I will be back.
Okay.
Same, but I'm going to eat fajitas, so...
I'm at least here. I'm just gonna go get french fries. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yo.
Let me turn up the music so I can listen to the sweet tones of, Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack. So we already know what's given in this. So what do you call it? We know we're probably going to get expansion news today and a new class, most likely a healer from all the speculation. Tay, you're on the top of the Discord list, so I'm going to start with you. What are you looking forward to hearing tonight?
Tay's not even here.
I thought she's...
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you weren't there.
She said she's going to go eat in a little bit. Not now.
Oh, it's not fajita time yet. Don't be hasty.
So, Tay,
I'm hasty.
What are you looking forward to, or what do you want to hear from the announcement showcase tonight?
Don't put me on the spot. I'm here to have a good time.
You're just here to
get
have
more
fun with your friends.
glams and minions. That's all I can.
Okay, so Tay wants glams and minions. All right. Sid, you're next on the list. What are you looking forward to, or what do you want to hear from the announcement tonight?
I want Chemist, or I'm going to start a riot.
Yeah, from what I've heard, people are talking about how it's not going to be called Chemist because it relies too much on alchemy. So they're going to call it Apothecary instead of Chemist.
I can see that. I also really think we need another, casting class.
From all the speculations that I've seen online, we're guaranteed a healer because everyone was disappointed that Dancer was not a healer. Because everyone was like, oh, at FanFest.
Well, also, it's time. It's part of keeping the balance. There's always been a balance of healers and tanks. Yeah. So now that we have one extra tank, the difficult thing though is because we've got Scholar, which is the defensive type of healer. We've got White Mage, which is the offensive, and you've got Astro, which is kind of like a muddy middle ground. It could go either way with Nocturnal or Diurnal, and you've got the buffs to boot. So the difficult thing is going to be, what's going to be the good balance? What can be new? What can be different? So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, what I've heard is we're guaranteed to have a healer if they're only going to release one class this expansion, because you got to also keep in mind when they announce a new class, we're technically getting 19 because they have to rework all the other classes at the same time to maintain balance and as they do, they have to cut down on skills, seeing what can they keep and what can they get away.
Yo, I have a question.
Yo, what's up, Idiot? Welcome to the stream.
Is this the fucking 14-hour stream?
This is not. I don't think it's going to be 14 hours. But what do you call it? People?
Better not be. I've got some sleeping to do.
Because all we know is that it's supposed to start at 8:30 in 10 minutes, and then there's a live letter 4 hours from now, wait, yeah, 4 hours from now.
I see. Now hold up.
Yeah. So Viet, now that you're here, what do you want to see, or what do you expect from this announcement showcase tonight?
Monks are getting a stand, and that's all I want.
You just want to stand. You just want monks to get a stand.
Actually, no. Monks now require you to use a fighting stick to control the character.
Oh.
Oh my
And
god.
then you just do combos using a fighting stick.
That sounds pretty rad.
For the people who don't know who Viet is, because they don't tune into the streams and they're watching this VOD on YouTube, Viet is our resident fighting games expert.
Are you live on Twitch or something?
We're
like
live right now on Twitch.
I am not a fighting game expert. I don't play enough fighting games to consider myself an expert.
Yeah, but we always hear you practicing combos for Smash, so.
I'm still proud of
Smash is
you.
very different from regular fighting games.
True.
Okay,
But I
I'm
do own a fight stick because I used to play DBFC.
Gotcha.
And Street Fighter 4.
Alright, see you in a little bit.
Fuck Street Fighter 5, by the way. Fuck that game.
Alright. And okay. So what else, Sid, were you looking forward to, or do you want to see from this expansion?
Honestly, I want to see some kind of quality of life improvements.
Impossible.
Yeah, I believe me.
Never gonna happen.
Maybe like some more inventories, not inventory space. We're good on inventory space, but maybe some more like armory space, or increase like the slots with the glamour dresser.
Hopefully that.
Maybe, or give us the ability to have a glamour dresser in a private chamber.
Now,
or in a
what we
house.
need is Final Fantasy to go cyber world, like, Cyberpunk 2077 style, and give us,
Oh god.
Whoa, no. I knew exactly
Nah.
where you were going with that, so I had to shut that down right there.
What do you mean?
What do
You don't want
Monka-
you don't want your character to
Monka
have
TOS,
a massive.
Viet, Monka TOS.
Yet.
What do you? How is that TOS?
Because what do you
'Cause
call? We're
you're-
not really supposed to talk about genitalia on stream.
What do you mean? I'm just saying.
I know what you're
The
saying.
Cyberpunk has it. That means Final Fantasy 14 should have it.
Okay, the difference is... No, just... I don't know.
Oh my god.
There could be some more quality of life improvements.
Mhm.
I just
some
want
more-
Vieira to have hats. Okay.
Yes, that would also be very,
Yo,
very
Ice,
nice.
Give me
what's going on
a
now?
reason to go back to Bunny.
How you doing? How'd your stream go, Ice? And also, Luth, you're up next, so get your answers ready to go. I'm waiting. I'm talking to chat real quick. So the showcase is set to start in 5 minutes, but these things never run on time. So we're gonna, when the minute
Okay,
this
I know.
picture changes, because this is actually the live feed, you'll know what's going on. And
Okay,
that's
so
gonna
here's the
put it-
announcement, guys. Ninja will finally require you to play through the entire Ninja Gaiden series before you can play it. Samurai requires you to play the Ghost of Tsushima first.
All right, Luth. Are you there? Are you even here, Luth?
Oh,
Hey, Sid, thank you for the tier 1. Oh, also, I'm going to say this now. I'm going to have alerts muted, especially during the showcase itself, so that, it doesn't take too much away. But, Sid, thank you for the tier 1.
you're welcome.
We should have like a bingo card of what's gonna be
I
announced.
posted it in,
There
what do you
actually
call
is
it?
one.
In
Is it?
the what do you call it? The 14 subreddit made them today.
There's
I have
actually
a slight
different
feeling
one.
that sometime in the future we're gonna get a Monster Hunter Rise commemorative event or something like that.
You think?
That would make sense. I mean,
I mean,
here,
I have a feeling.
yeah, I'll post another one.
I'll
for you.
call it right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get something like that.
Luth, are you
There
here?
you go.
Yeah.
All right. What are you looking forward to, or do you want to hear tonight?
Yes.
Yes, that's what.
Yes.
Give me some news. Give me some
I
content.
would like
can.
news, please, at this
me-
showcase announcement.
Give me a reason to log back into this game, please. Thank you.
All right, and I'm looking at the Discord list. All right, Geth, you're up. What do you want to see, or what do you think we're gonna see tonight?
How about better decoration editing program
Wait,
for
what?
apartments?
Okay. You're changing the housing like UI. Gotcha. Yeah.
Because not so people don't have to, use jumping backwards while singing to the blue moon to get a chair to sit up somewhere.
Gotcha.
But that's part of the fun, Gav.
Yeah, it's about as fun as taking a hot iron poker to the side of the head.
I mean, that's fun to some people.
Alright, you fuzzy shite, get up here.
For everybody watching
Your
at
turn,
home,
Viet.
that is Geth talking to his cat.
Here, you want to talk to the phone?
Stream.
You're sniffing the phone.
I gotta-
Sniff knock.
I gotta
Sniff,
swap
sniff.
Yes.
something on Streamlabs real quick. Widgets, follower goal. Where's that? So
Yeah, apologies that I'm not on my computer. Windows 10
Is
is
it
taking
still
longer
dead?
to update than I thought.
So yeah, it's still dead.
03,
Are you just gonna... Do you want me to move the bench? No, you're running away now.
There we go. That's fixed now.
So why do I have it up on my big screen TV to watch?
You wish
Okay.
you knew what everyone was saying, like you can't hear them, Ice, or you just don't understand the words in the order they're put in.
It could be that Discord's just not translating the word, or not translating. Transmitting the word.
Let me pull up my stream real quick, and we can find that out real quick. Alright, channel.
Why are you leading me back to my room?
Alright, let me see.
To my room.
Alright.
What?
Okay,
My
can one of you
room.
guys
What?
talk real quick?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Okay, yeah, Discord is sounding okay on stream. I think it's just it was a bunch of words that were put together that Ice just didn't understand.
Yeah, that's called language.
That's not what I meant.
Hey, be nice.
And being funny, don't test me.
What you gonna do about it?
Gotcha, Ice.
Gonna do about
We'll
it.
find out
phone boy.
later.
Phone boy.
Mr. Microwave.
Look,
What are you
man,
gonna do? Turn
not
on your
my
microwave
fault.
at me?
it is not my fault my uninterruptible power supply has Bluetooth capabilities.
Hello, Gav. I would like 2 number 9s, please, and a number 9 large.
I'm gonna turn,
Number 6 with extra dip.
I'm gonna turn
Number
Discord
7.
down to 60%. so
2
that
number 45.
when everything
1 with
starts,
cheese. Large soda.
we don't blow out our drums.
And can I get an apple pie?
An apple pie.
Apple
Ooh, adventures today.
Starting, guys. We're starting.
Oh
Are we?
God.
We actually are.
Wow.
Wow.
Twitch isn't working for me.
Rip. Feel free to tune into my stream. Ooh.
No, it's because I'm downloading something in the back.
Creative
and it's just
Business
like,
Unit 3.
Ooh.
Wait, what is this?
Okay.
oh, you know what? Just close
Oh,
that.
we to the moon. First
Are we going to the moon?
Are we going to the moon?
First Jimmy. And then
Hold up.
Oh shit. Digi, as usual. Alright.
I like that armor.
Of course
Is
you
Twitch
have.
like not working for anybody else?
It's
Oh
working.
yes, the signature stubble.
It's our boy. It's our warrior of light.
He looks like an Asian.
Wait.
sorta.
We're actually on the moon.
We were the warrior lights carrying Genie socks right now.
Why are you staring at me?
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its lands rent by tooth and claw.
Ah shit. She looks so beautiful.
Alistair's finally in a cinematic.
Oh God, I'm missing all of this because Twitch is being an absolute dingus.
Ooh. We're a paladin.
We're the boring class now? That they hand.
Wait, what is that?
Wait a minute, hold up. We're
What is-
Gundam now?
Hang on.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
What? Althnode, what are you? Wait.
Whoa.
I can look after
Hang on.
myself, you know.
What
And
the-
I've had enough of this ragging. Come on!
New healer class?
New machinist class. Let's go, bitch.
baby?
Oh, Oh, there's the etchy boy.
Oh yes, evil door, evil elevator, of course. Typical design.
Past the far edge of fate, ring blades dark and light, tolling the coming of the end.
Should I dare say it?
Hold on. Wait.
Should I dare say it?
Hang on. You see the title? Endwalker.
That's actually pretty dope. That's actually a dope logo.
Yeah.
I told you, he's holding GME
In
stocks the
fall,
whole
wow.
time.
Wow. Fall.
Wait a minute, fall? This year?
Yeah.
Fall 2021.
Hold up. No way.
Yeah. It is right there.
God damn.
Why does that look like a Death Star? I mean, a Star Destroyer.
Look, man. We have now donned on the white armor. We are now
We are the White Knights.
white. We are simping for our world.
You can't say that.
I can't say it in an insult, okay?
I know, but let's just not test Twitch. That's the trailer. Ice. Now we're gonna get. That's the director.
Hi guys, my name is
Oh yes, our Lord and Savior.
He's getting more better with his English.
Final Fantasy 14. Bonjour à tous et enchanté.
Oh yes, no comment. He's not. He has a no comment shirt. He's not there to make comments.
Guten Tag zusammen. Ich bin Naoki Yoshida, Produzent und Director von Final Fantasy 14. というわけで、4言語で挨拶してみました。よろしくお願いします。ちょっとね、今日会場にね、観客いないので、ちょっとコメントを全部言うつもりか。Twitch も YouTube も。
すごいですね。
Oh look, Dopelander Paladin was on the bingo game.
すごいたくさんいる。ありがとうございます。じゃあ早速新情報発表会、お届けしようと思うんですが、
And to the moon.
対応なので僕一人ではとてもじゃないけどさばききれないので、今日僕のね心強いトランスレーター呼びたいと思います。マイケル・クリストファー・コージ・フォックスです。
Koji first.
Hello, Koji.
コージよろしくね。
Hello everyone, on behalf of our producer and director Naoki Yoshida, I'd like to welcome you all to the announcement showcase for everyone here and watching around the world. My name is Michael Christopher Koji Fox, and today I will be Yoshi-p's English voice.
ありがとうありがとう。
The English dub actor of Yoshi-p.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at English. Just kind of.
So many comments.
So many comments.
They're going too fast. I can't see.
いやすごいね。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you very much.
まあ例年だと、まあ、今回新情報発表会っていうのをねわざわざやるのはやっぱりこう世界中でどうしてもね広がってしまっている新型コロナウイルスの対応ということでなかなかファイナルファンタジー14ファンフェスティバル必ず大規模に世界中でやってるんですけど、まあそれができてないと。
So usually around this time of the year, or even
What's
earlier,
on his shirt underneath the
we'll
no
be holding
comment?
A Final Fantasy fan festival to announce our new expansion, but because of the pandemic, that has limited us.
世界中の医療関係者の方が我々の生活のために戦ってくれている中、まあやっぱりどうしてもこう僕らもね世界に打って出てまあアナウンスするっていうのが難しい状況の中で今回は日本で映画館を借りてですね皆さんにファイナルファンタジー14の最新情報これからの未来をお届けしていこうと思います。
Because there are people around the world putting out their most to fight this pandemic and make sure that it doesn't spread any further. We've decided to hold this announcement showcase here in a theater in Japan to do our part.
で、まあパッチ 5.2 から 5.3 の間に約2ヶ月半から3ヶ月スケジュールのね開発もやっぱり止まってしまうっていう状況があってどうしても今日発表させていただいた次なるファイナルファンタジー14の拡張エンドウォーカーっていうのもやっぱりちょっと時期がずれていってしまってます。
As you remember, back around during, right around the development between patch 5.2 and 5.3, because of the pandemic, we had to slow down our development for about 2.5 to 3 months. And because of that, that has affected the release date of Endwalker.
ですので今日はですね、ファンフェステ
So we
ィバ
could
ル
have gotten it
の
earlier.
小公演1回目プラスアルファぐらいで、聞いていただければ、この先ねデジタルファンフェスもあります、今回とそのデジタルファンフェスと2回に分けてこの最新拡張エンドウォーカー行月のフィナーレのお話をしていこうと思います。
So today we'd like you to treat this announcement showcase as our first big fan festival, like the keynote announcement that we have at our first fan festival. And then of course, later in the year we're going to have our digital fan festival, and there we'll be releasing even more information.
はい、というわけで今日は可能な限り、新情報をお届けしていきたいと思いま
I
す。
guess they should hold some of their cards to their chest for now. Can't let it all go at now.
さあ、まずはですね、トレーラー先ほどご覧いただきました。まだまだティザートレーラーではありますが、世界のね週末を思わせるような、惨状が巻き起こっていました。
So you just saw our first teaser trailer, and even though it was a teaser, it was filled with lots of exciting information about Endwalkers and the second coming of the final days.
どうやらね、暁の面々はそれに光の戦士もそうですけど、対抗しているような様子が描かれてましたね。
And we saw how the Warrior of Light and members of the Scions were again battling against the coming of the final days and trying to prevent it.
というわけで、こちら。ファイナルファンタジー 14.6.0 エンドウォーカー行月のフィナーレと読みます。今年2021年秋を目指して開発を進めております。
And so,
I think it's not even just Dragoon. I
our
think it's just
newest
Heaven's
expansion,
Word
6.0 Endwalker,
because it's the
is
it's
slated
the
for
part where
release
he's on top
in
of the
fall
cathedral.
2021.
そういえばコージファイナルファンタジー14 1.0 からね、
Well,
ずっ
time to
と
save
スタ
up
ッ
my
フとして
vacation
参加
days.
してくれてるよね。
Right, yeah, I've been around since 1.0. So
今日実際この放送を見てくださってる方にも多分ね 1.0 からやって
there's
くださ
probably a lot of players watching today as well that have been around since 1.0.
I just think it's nice that Yoshi-p's just like looking at Twitch chat.
Uh-huh.
He's just like, huh.
お
There's
す
a
ごい
lot
た
of
くさんいらっしゃい
degeneracy
ます
there.
ね。ありがとうございます。
Well, yeah.
このアートワークですね。実は
これ
1.0
が
の時に
degeneracy
似たような
です
構図のアートワークがございます。若き日のね、光の戦士なのかな。
If you recall, there is a similar type of artwork that we had back from 1.0, back when the Warrior of Light was a lot younger, but doing a similar type of pose.
はい、ぜひね、ちょっと見比べていただくのも意図的にね、ちょっとその成長というかね、軌跡を照らし合わせてみたので、そういったところもね、見ていただけると嬉しいかなと思います。
We'd like players to take a look at this and remember back to that 1.0 Warrior of Light and
When he had the
see how
axe.
he has moved forward and see how he has developed over the years.
まあ僕もね、年取りましたね。
Yeah, we've also come along in years as well.
というわけで今回、このなんだろうプロモーションでね頑張っているこう光の戦士、
Hey,
今
Ice,
回
does the
は
audio
主
come
役
out
ナイ
through?
トジョブに、
Like, is the
ジョ
stream
ブチェン
audio
ジして
good from
活
what we're
躍して
watching?
くれそうです。
And so as you can see here, our Warrior of Light, he will be fighting this expansion as a paladin.
さてでは早速中身について触れていこうと思うんですが、こういうタイミング
I know I
で
sound
僕
good,
スト
but
ーリ
does
ーの
this sound
話
good?
からするんですけど、
Okay, so now we want to get into a little bit more of the content of Endwalker. And usually at this point in the keynote, we'll start talking
thank you.
about the story.
さっきねトレーラーの中に気になるシーンがあったと思うので、最初はこちらの情報から今回行こうかなと思います。
But as you saw in the trailer, there is something that was very important, and we want to touch upon that before we get into the story.
New jobs!
今回もですね、
Oh,
新たなジョブを、複数、まあ2つ
Hold
なんですけど、
on, I'm lagging
この
behind.
エンドウォーカーで
I'm watching the
2つ
YouTube
の
one
ジョ
since
ブを
Twitch won't
実装
work,
させてい
so
た
I'm a
だ
little
こう
bit
と思い
behind.
ます。
Just watch my
So
stream. Go
for
ahead.
Endwalker, we are planning the release of multiple jobs,
Kidding.
2 new jobs.
You want me to stream it on
前
Discord for
回
you,
の
Sid?
思い出すとですね、
Please.
フェスでこうジョブを発表していった時にですね、ヒーラーがいねえぞというのをですね、世界中のプレイヤーの方から言われま
Thank
して、
you.
So it
I'm just
passed
not
the
gonna
fan
full screen because it's
festival,
gonna mess with my
when we
caption
announced the
OBS.
new jobs.
But it's in theater mode, so.
We had a lot of
Right.
feedback from players all around the world
You're
saying that
I know. It's like I made it
didn't
just in
have
time.
enough
They're talking about
healers,
jobs.
we needed new healers.
Yep.
なのでまず今回は先に、実
Yes.
装する2つの新しいジョブのロールを、お伝え
Please
してしまおう
give
と思い
me
ます
So
chemist.
before we get into
It might be
which
what
new
they showed
jobs
off
are
for
going to be
Alfie now.
releasing, we want to tell you at least which roles those two jobs will be.
Okay, what roles?
はい、もちろん一つは、
two jobs,
世界中から
two jobs.
ご要望いただいたヒーラーを新たなジョブとして、一つ実装させていただきつつ、もう一つは近接物理 DPS を実装する予定です。
And so the first role
Sorcerer.
will be healer.
Oh.
And the second will be melee DPS.
It's a melee DPS.
ちょっとね、予想ネットのを見てたんですけど、なぜかですね、力士が実装されるんじゃないかっていう予想が結構見えてて、どっからその予想が出てきたのかすごい不思議なんですけど。
So we've been checking out, you know, what people have been speculating the new job to be, and the guesses have been kind of off for the most part.
What do you mean, kind of off?
Oh, please. Oh, please, make my day.
I'm gonna cry. I'm
So,
gonna
yeah, we're
literally
not
cry.
talking about any sumo wrestlers for that melee DPS.
Darn.
It will be something different.
Oh, it is a melee.
Yeah, melee and a healer.
Told you, Vin.
What do you mean? I told you.
Guys.
As on the trailer,
Keep this
it is
short.
Alfino that has changed into that new job specific to Endwa.
今日はですね、その
Alpha
2
Note
つ
Healer.
実装するジョブのうち1つ、ヒーラーの新ジョブについてご紹介していこうと思います。
So today, at this announcement showcase, we'll be revealing one of the two new jobs, and that will be the healer job.
では早速ではありますが、
Oh my god.
新ヒーラージョブの、動画をご用意してありますのでご覧いただきましょう。
And so rather than
Lay
explaining,
down.
I'd first like you to show you a video of that healer job in action.
It's a video. Let's look at it.
New jobs.
Please.
What's the healer?
Please.
Alpha Note, show us what you got.
Please.
Ooh.
I like it so far. What?
Oh.
Yo,
That looks.
that's pretty cool.
It does look cool.
Oh my god.
Wait, I can shoot people?
What is this?
Y'all, I know what I'm gonna be meaning now. I know what I'm doing.
Can I shoot people and
Well,
heal
this
them?
might fix the lack of healer problem. But
Wait,
now
is it-
everyone's gonna want to be a healer.
Is it the Magitech class I asked for?
It looks like it.
Dude.
What is it called? What's it
I like
called?
that
Give me the
coat.
name. Give me
What's
the
it
name.
called?
Magic
What's it called?
chemist.
What's it called?
Sage.
Woo!
Oh,
I like
so
it.
No.
that was the
chemist.
second. That was the second most voted one.
新ジョブ第1弾は魔力を込めた武器を、操る賢者というジョブ名になっております。
So the first new job for Endwalker
Oh, man.
is Sage, sporting
Twitch
a
streamers online.
unique ether-imbued weapon.
ちょっとね CG でもご紹介してアートと CG でご紹介していこうと思い
I'm
ます。
We have
game.
some
I'm
CG and
game.
some art that we'd like to show you.
Let me see that.
Yes,
ま
please.
あかっこいいですね。
Ooh.
14オリジナルの武器を
Nice.
操ることになります。
A lot of people are saying
So,
there's Sage
as
moves
you
now
can
in
see,
chat.
the weapon that the main arm that
I mean, that's
the
just
Sage will be
cool.
using
Yeah.
is a
That is
Final
really
Fantasy
Somebody's
XIV
yelling.
original.
People are
Final
chanting
Fantasy
where
XIV
I
どの
original.
ようにこの新ジョブにねジョブチェンジしていくのかというのはメインストーリーの方で語られていきますのでそこはねストーリーの方をご覧い
Only
ただ
gonna
け
be
れば
able to one run in each group
So
though.
why did Alfino happen to take up this new profession? You'll have to play through the main story of 6.0 to find out.
はい
I will
では
cry.
賢者のその特徴を簡単にではあり
Is
ます
he
が
actually going to heal us now in MSQ?
So now we'd like to give you a simple rundown of how the job actually works.
まず賢者の特徴一つ目ヒーラー先ほどねお伝えしましたロールはヒーラーとなります
So as we mentioned before, the role is going to be a healer.
白魔導士学者それから先生術師に続く第4のヒーラーとして、今回賢者が追加となります。
And so Sage will be our fourth healer behind White Mage, Scholar, and Astrologian.
そしてですね武器は剣具という14オリジナルになりますね、武器を使います。
Steve, thank you for
As you
the tier
mentioned
1
before,
sub.
the main arm for the Sage is going to be a Final Fantasy 14 original called the new liths.
まあ魔力でこれを操作するっていう感じなんですけど、後ろにある4つの武器、あれがグラフィックス変わっていろんな武器になっていくというふうに思ってください。
This weapon is controlled by the ether, by the magic that the player has. And as you see, those 4 items back there, that is the weapon. The visuals of those will change depending on what type of weapon is equipped.
そしてですね、当然クラスの方は、ございません。ジョブからいきなりスタートとなります。
And as has been the case recently, there is no required class, and you will start directly from the Sage job.
初期レベルに関しては、70から予定しております。
And the starting level is planned to be 70.
いずれかのですね、
7.
ジョブがレベル70に到達していて、この協
Same
力が
pattern.
の拡張権利がついていれば、
20 levels behind
でもね、
Cobras.
始められるようになってます。
And so there are 2 conditions for playing
this might be
the Sage. One is that you have at least one job,
interesting enough to
one other
come
job
back
that
to
is level
14.
70 or above, as well as you have purchased the Endwalker expansion.
Okay.
さあ、ではバトルイメー
I
ジ
want to know
を
what the melee is going to
簡
be.
単にご紹介していこうと。
They're not
So
going to
let's
release
take a
that
look,
one
a little
yet.
bit,
It's gonna be in the
take a
next
look at
big
the
announcement.
battle style of the
Mhm.
Sage.
For the digital fan fest.
今回実装となる賢者聖司はバリア
I
ヒ
used
ー
my
ラ
character in
ー
this
という役
slideshow,
割
guys.
になっております。
So we
Not
look at the
sponsored.
Sage
Better
as
looking.
a
I'm a
barrier
little
type
pocket
healer.
healer.
No, this one knows where its care button is.
今まで
Well,
バリア
this should fix the healer issue of lack of healers.
まあ白魔同士はね、ピュアヒーラーと呼ば
And now
れ
we
てい
got
て、
4.
学
I'm
者
excited
Oh shit!
for
Hey,
this.
Dusty.
で今回
Well,
なるほど。
it'll
じゃあ
fix it if it's
賢
not
者はバリア
boring.
ヒーラーとして実装されるのね。
He'll find it
じゃあ
eventually.
先生術師はってなると思うんですけ
Because the
ど。
reason a lot of people quit
Oh, a lot of
healers
people are
is
saying
So
the
as you
same
know,
F's for
we have
scholar.
our
It's
white
gonna be like
mage,
scholar.
which can be considered a pure healer, and then we have our scholar, which is more of a barrier healer. And so if this time the sage is also going to be a barrier healer, then what's going to happen with astrologian?
ヒーラーはですね、今回 6.0 から、ピュアヒーラー2ジョブ、それからバリアヒーラー2ジョブという明確に区分したバランスで取っていこうと思っていて、先生術師を完全にピュアヒーラー寄りに、回収していきます。こちらについてはですね、後日また詳しくどう変わっていくのかお伝えしようと思ってますが、ロールとしてはヒーラーの中でもピュアヒーラーとバリアヒーラーが分かれていくというふうに思ってください。
So, starting
Are
at
they
6.0,
able to
we
kill
are planning
Astro?
to make a clear distinction between pure healers and barrier healers. We want to have 2 pure healers and 2 barrier healers. And so, with 6.0, we plan
knocked.
on performing some retooling of the astrologian job to make the astrologian job a more pure healer.
もちろんですね、レイドファインダーとかのマッチングもちゃんとピュアヒーラーとバリアヒーラーでマッチングするように、そちらにも手を加えていくつもりです。
And this will extend to our matching in the raid finders to make a distinction between barrier healers and pure healers.
So we're gonna keep with the 2 barriers.
What do you see on the
main
comments?
healers,
They're going
gotcha.
so quickly.
早すぎてわからないよね。
It's going too fast. We can't tell what's going on.
はい。そしてですね、武器に関しては魔法によって剣具という武器を操っていろんな回復だったりですね、攻撃だったりバリアを張ったりということをやっていきます。
And as we mentioned before, the sage will use ether to manipulate their weapon, the Newliths, in combat, whether that be for healing, whether that be for attacking, or whether that be for putting up barriers.
それからですね、まあこれファイナルファンタジー14は各ジョブでゲーム体験を変えていくっていうところをコンセプトにしてるんですけど、賢者の場合は一時的に、自分の魔法を強化していくっていう新しいそのプレイ感っていうのを目指して開発を進めています。
Someone just said.
And because we try to
Someone
make
just said
our jobs
Nocturnal
unique
goes
from
to
the
the
other
moon
jobs
in
to give
6.0.
different
Good
kind of
riddance.
experience for each
Oh
job,
my God.
we're trying something here with the sage where they're able to temporarily augment their own magic abilities to make them more powerful.
まあその攻防一体っていうところもあったりしていろいろ
Oh, I know what Jillian's
ま
becoming.
たこれまでのヒーラーとは全然異なる体験をお届けしようと思ってますので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちいただければと
Somebody said cleric
We
stance
believe
is
the
back.
experience that we will be providing with the sage will be completely unique and a lot of fun. Please look forward to it.
そしてですね、
出た
ジョブクエスト、この賢者になるためのジョブクエストに関しては、リムサのミンサから開始予定です。ですので、今月のフィナーレ、エンドウォーカーがリリースされてすぐ、ジョブクエストを
Everyone's saying
開
he
放
said
し
it in
て、
Twitch chat.
新しいジョブで冒険を進めていくことも可能になります。
And so this job quest for the Sage will be offered in Limsa Laminsa. So if you want to play the new 6.0 main
Oh
scenario
boy, 3
as,
classes to get in Limsa.
the Sage, you will be able to do that.
もうね、
Four.
さっきからですね、僕コメントをね、
Because Dancer's in
拝見
Limsa.
していると
I'm
Marauder
referring to
and-
ガンダムとか
I'm referring to
単語が出てるんですよ。
Dancer, Blue
So,
Mage, and
looking at
now
the comments, you
Sage.
see lots of things
Oh,
that
that's
are
right, Blue
mentioning kind
Mage,
of
so
Gundam,
5.
that the new list
Dang,
Gundam
Limsa.
like.
よくわかんない。それに関してはね、まあここに書かれてる通り、まあ
When are they gonna give us more classes that unlock in like Ulda? Because we only have Red Mage.
剣具という武器です。
And Samurai.
Or
It's completely original.
is Samurai there? Yeah,
Right.
give us another one
で
in
はですね
Gridania.
これらを
Actually, give me my
踏ま
Dual
えて
Axe melee
ちょ
class,
っとイメージついたと思うの
please.
で、それを
Are there
踏まえてです
any
ね、
in
もう一回動画をご覧い
Yes,
ただけれ
Gunbreaker.
ばかなと思っています。
Gunbreaker, that's about
All
it.
right, so with all of this in mind, let's have
Your
one
favorite
more
class.
look, at
That's
what
it.
the Sage can do in that showcase video again. Play the video.
Oh, another video.
Yes. No, I think it's the same one. I love how the moon is the background.
I mean,
We going to the fucking moon.
No, we're going to the end. We're the Endwalkers. We're gonna go fight the Enderman. Yep, it's the same one. Then we're gonna need this music. Do you not hear this music? We're gonna need this.
Oh yeah. Probably for a new like content.
Yo, look at the new enemies.
Question.
Are we going back to the library a third time?
I have a question.
Might have an answer.
Why does this look like our boys but younger?
Right.
Oh my god.
You're right. It looks like our boys.
Did I just find Drax's new job?
さあ、というわけで、動画ご覧いただきました。
Right, and so that was the job showcase video.
まあなんかちょっとおしゃれでスタイリッシュですよね。
It's a very stylish job, you could say. Wait.
He just changed shirts.
はい。 暑かった。
You were hot.
暑かった。
I was hot.
And anything else?
Neighborhood.
何
Oh my
Something
god, is he
else?
wearing like 6 shirts
Yeah,
again?
no-
Wait, it's a
Hold on,
skeleton.
wait.
I'll be here.
Okay.
さあさあ
Is
さあ
it
さあ
is
まあ
it Necromancer?
新しい情報ね賢者
He's got death on his shirt.
いただきたいんですけ
I'll
ど
be
ま
here
あ
if
もう
you
一個
need
追加
me.
するよって言ってる近接命令 DPS に関しては
I don't know. Like
Melee
ね
Necromancer? Hold on.
I think that's a red herring because necromancy is extremely taboo, and what do you call
なんか
it?
コメ
Square
ント
Enix
がね
is a
すごい
Japanese-based
ざわざわして
company.
るんですよね
Maybe it's a
So,
scythe
we'd
class.
like you to please look forward to this new Sage job. Concerning the second job that we have planned for release in Endwalker, we will be revealing that in May at the Digital Fan
Okay,
Festival.
May is one in
ダ
the
ーク
next
ナイトって
class.
書いてあってもういるじゃん
Dark Knight? People are guessing that the second job is Dark Knight?
意外とあれです
You already did?
なぜか急にネクロマンサーとか言ってる
Hang on.
Necromancers.
ネクロマンサーさて何のことだ
Oh,
It's a necromancer.
Necromancer wouldn't really be a melee
わから
though.
ないですねまあ
Unless it's a Necromancer with a scythe that does melee
さらな
attacks.
る新ジョブに関してはまた後日お届けして
Yes, we will have more information on the new job at a later
お
date.
りますもうなんかネクロマンサーか力士かって書いてあって力士は忘れてほしい
Yeah, please. Yeah, it's not going to be
はい
at wrestler. No, not.
さあ続いて、じゃあセクションを進めていこうと思います、
All right.
続いては、ストーリーにちょっと触れていこうかなと
Somebody said housing job.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the story in Endwalker.
その前にですねちょっとタイトルにご注目いただきたい
Okay, to start, I'd like to draw your attention to our title.
ファイナルファンタジー14
Okay, Final Fantasy 14.
エンドウォーカー
Endwalker.
行月のフィナーレ
Translate this. This is the Dawn Moon finale.
ファイナルエンドフィナーレ
Final end finale. I sense a pattern.
意地でも終わるのかみたいな
It's gonna end.
このキーワードが示すのはメインストーリーの大きなサーガとして約10
Viewer
年にわ
count
たっ
is
て
just skyrocketing
お
right
届けして
now.
きた
Mhm.
ハイデリン・ゾディアーク編と呼ばれているサーガが今回、この 6.0 行月のフィナーレで完結を迎えます。
So final end and finale, these are all keywords that allude to the ending of this 10-year saga of Hydaelyn and Zodiark.
こちらですね、
So it is going to be the
から
last
続
one.
けてきて、僕が担当
Or at
になっ
least
て
of
で
the
すね
Hydaelyn Zodiark
2013
arc.
年にレルムリボーン、
I
リ
mean,
リースさせていた
rather
だ
this
きま
to
し
be the
た。
last
Take a look
one, move
back
on to the
at
next
at my
MMO,
history
make it prettier.
with Final Fantasy XIV.
They're really
All
good at
began in
that.
2013 with A Realm Reborn.
まあこちら神聖の朝。
So you look at this as a new morning.
そして拡張パッケージ第1弾ヘブンズワード蒼天のイシュガルドはまあ蒼天の昼かなと。
And so then we move on to our first large expansion, Heaven's Word, which represented that clear blue sky that you have at midday.
そして2つ目の拡張、東方にも光の戦士の皆さん冒険広がりました。
And then on our second expansion, the Warrior of Light headed east.
ストーンブラッドグレンの日暮れと。
And in Stormblood, we came upon a crimson twilight.
そして世界中で非常にご好評の声をいただいた、前回の拡張パッケージシャドーブリンガーズ、漆黒の夜となっております。
And then finally, our most recent expansion that was praised around the world by fans, we have Shadowbringers and the Black of Night.
Ed,
そ
can
し
you
て
read
今
those
回次
kanji?
なる拡張パッケージヘンドウォーカーによってまあ惑星ハイデリン星の、命をめぐる物語というのがちょうど綺麗に一周するところ
So
で
yeah,
ハイデリン
there's
ゾディアーク編
no
完
way it's
結
going to be the
さ
end.
せてい
We're calling
く
it a
つ
new
もりです。
dawn.
And with Endwalker, we come full circle in the tale of life and Hydaelyn.
さてこれまでの拡張パッケージちょっと注意していただきたいんですけど、例えばですが今回前回のシャドーブリンガーズ
Isn't there a patch in A Realm Reborn called A New Dawn?
Yeah.
5.0
Isn't that the
エン
patch
ドロールっ
quest
ていうのもあります
between
が
The Realm
漆黒のヴィランズ
Reborn
の物語が
and
綺麗に
Heaven's
最終
Word?
的に完結するのは
It
パ
is,
ッチ
yeah.
5.3 でした。
So
They're
normally
good at
with our
reusing
expansions, as you
content.
know,
What do you call it?
we don't end the story at
oh,
that
oh.
first expansion.
Oh,
While
so
in
we're not ending
5.0,
the
for
story.
example, we did get that end credits at the end of 5.0. The story
Time
wasn't
loop.
actually finished until 5.3.
今回はこの
Someone just said in
6.0
chat, mask
その内容
Majora's
で
Mask. We're
全
gonna
て
fly
綺麗
the
に
moon
完結
into
させるつも
Hydaelyn.
りです。
However,
my
with
God.
Endwalker and
Plot twist, the
6.0,
moon is
we plan
Hydaelyn.
on having the story complete itself by the end of the actual
Also,
expansion,
instead of
6.0.
quote
ただですね
unquote
ちょっとコ
necromancer,
メン
it
ト
could
す
just
ご
be
いザーザーしてるんで
Reaper.
すけど、これでですね、
That's
もちろん
what he
ファイナル
doing.
ファン
That's
タジ
what I
ー
wanted to
14
say
が
before
終わってし
I
まう
finished
わ
the
けでは
thought.
ございません。
So that means
But
whatever
of course, this
class
does not
we
mean
get, that's
that
gonna be
we are
probably
shutting down
Xenos' new
Final
class.
Fantasy XIV and ending the game at this point.
パッチ 6.1 からはハイデリン・ゾディアーク編とは異なる新しい物語をスタートさせていくつもりです。
Beginning in patch 6.1, this will mark the beginning of an entirely new adventure separate from the
There we
Zodiac
go.
Hydaelyn saga.
Gotcha.
そしてですね、同時にですね
game's not dead.
あれ、吉田やめんのかなみたいな。
Or
コメント
dying.
が
Like how
Yeah,
we're in
it
shout
didn't
chat
make
and everybody's
sense.
sitting
And I
here
also
like
seen some
hype
people
over
thinking
this
that,
fucking showcase, and
Ffxiv
then
is
somebody
leaving
has
the
the
content at
nerve
this
to
point.
私は
sit
やめま
here
せ
and
ん。
advertise
その
their
ままもうなんか
FC.
ほぼライフワークなの
Go
で、
away, shoo
もういい
shoo.
よと
Bye bye.
社長からです
I'm
ね、
gonna go grab some
言
pizza.
われ
I'll
る
be
ま
back.
ではライフワークのようにファイナルファンタジー14続けていきますので、ぜひですね、まあもちろん 6.0 楽しみに遊んでいただきたいんですけど、その先もですね、まあ死ぬまで頑張ろうかなと思ってるので、ぜひこれからもですね、14ともどもですね、僕もよろしくお願いし
Can
ます。
anyone read
I
Farsi?
want to
Where's
assure
Jade?
everyone that I'm not going
It's at
anywhere. I'm
work.
not leaving
Jade
the
couldn't
game.
get off.
I look at Final Fantasy XIV as my life work.
Damn,
or
I don't know
at
if
least
she
until the
reads
president
Arabic. I
tells
know
me
she
to stop.
speaks Arabic.
But for me, yes, 6.0 we'll be ending the story, but from 6.1 on, we have an even greater story. And I personally feel that I'm probably going to end up being with Final Fantasy XIV for my whole life.
はい、時々ね、 そろそろやめんじゃないのみたいなの出るんですけど、やめるときはちゃんと言いますし、まあやめる気はないので大丈夫です。はい。
Every now and then I do hear a lot of rumors about people thinking that I might quit and leave the project. If I will leave the project, I will make sure I let you all know. But for now, I feel that this is my life work and I have no plans on leaving.
結構厳しいですね、皆さん。
Is he saying he's gonna WoW this game?
No, he
will
just
tell
says
you that
he's just
I
gonna be
should
here until
continue
the
this
end.
even after I die. Necromancer?
I'll leave the project when I fucking die.
ネクロマンサーって死体操る方じゃないの？自分を操るの？死んだ。
They keep
あー、なるほ
talking
ど。
about necromancer, but
はい。
Necromancer
こ
jokes.
これからも。
if you can make that melee,
なので、別段心配なくですね、このハイデリン・ゾディアークという物語のクライマックスをですね、僕ら全力で皆さんに
we got
お届け
two,
していこうと思うので、そ
well,
れを
three
ぜひ
high
味わって
voted
い
melee
ただき
classes
たい
that it
です
could be.
Again, please do
Well,
not worry. We're
Not
working
to be
very
a
hard on the
pest,
sixth
but
point
why
of the
don't you
story.
think
We
about
believe something very
Necromancer from the
exciting
Diablo
will come forward,
series?
and we're working on
I
stuff
didn't play
after this.
Diablo.
じゃあストーリーの前段をちょっとまとめてみましょうか。
The
So,
latest
The
one
top
used
three
to
voted
fight melee
melees
combat.
were
the
Rune Knight,
content of the story.
Corsair, and Berserker.
第一世界
Hi.
へ
Hi.
皆さん行き、
What were the
They announced a new
運命の
healer.
発射として、まあ滅びの
What were
運
you
命か
watching,
ら
Day?
運命を変えて
I was not.
今新たな未来
They
が
announced a new
続いて
healer.
ます
Oh,
が、
cool.
Sage.
そもそも太古に起きた終末とはまあ何だ
What
っ
were the
たの
final
か
days
とか。
brought them?
Man,
So,
Sage just ruined
your
any
journey up until
excitement
now,
I had.
has taken
Hi.
you to another world, the first, where you became the warrior of darkness and averted
He
the
just
destruction
looked
of
at
the
it. He's
star.
like, "Man, this new healer's already
And
gonna be shit."
It
And I'm
was
like,
there that you learned
"Sick."
of the final days, these calamitous events that gave
Moon's
birth to Zodiac
everyone
and
said
Hydra.
Moon's haunted.
まあゾディアーク
Moon's
とそしてハイ
haunted.
デリンとは
Oh boy, Moon's
何を
haunted.
やってるのかと。
Not again.
全ての謎を解き明かすため、プレイヤーの皆さん、二人の戦士はついに惑星ハイ
So
デリ
we
ンを
are
離
going
れ
to the moon.
月へ
I
と
mean,
向かっていた
we're
だ
on the
く
moon
こ
in
と
the
になりま
trailer,
す。
so
So, what is going on with
We're the
Zodiac?
ones haunting the moon.
How does their story end? We'll learn all about that as
What's
well
haunting the
as
moon? Us.
That means the
Island
rage
is
probably
breathing
won't
into
be.
their
the moon.
mic.
Oh, it's probably me. I'm sorry.
I just hear.
You should be.
This is my ASMR
If
breathing.
we have to fight Zodiac, it's probably gonna be a trial. They don't ever make
People
the
across
main story
Hydaelyn
stuff into a
are
raid.
putting, all of their hopes and dreams into
Well,
the Warrior of Light to
looks a
save them
Bahamut.
from this, and so this
Looks
will
a
be
Bahamut.
a
Hmm.
journey that will take the Warrior of Light there to find out what's going on and to save the planet.
テレポしたら
Actually, Bahamut
な
was
んと
really
たっ
part
たの
of the ARR
999
story.
ギ
It
ル
was
で
even
書
more
い
of
て
a
ある
side
って月
thing.
まで。
Someone's
Man.
commenting that for the low price of 999 gil, you can teleport to the moon.
いや、わ
For
か
the
ん
low
ない、
price of
ね。
999 gil, you can go to the
9万
moon.
ギルとか取られるかもしれないよね。
Not what?
Excellent.
90,000 gil to the moon.
で、まあ、
Hey, y'all thought I was
これまでね、
joking.
ハイデリンゾディアーク編。
My only problem with new classes that they'll never, no game will ever be able to fix is oversaturation, though.
So a lot of questions have been answered up until now in our expansions, but there's still a lot of questions that are left to be answered.
終末というのはそもそもなぜ起きたのか。
Why?
Moon
What
housing.
brought about the
What
final
is
days?
Xenos and
ハイデ
Fandango's
リンと
aim?
ゾディアークと呼ばれている
What can be
存
found
在は
on the moon?
今どうなっているのか。
What
Housing.
became of Hydaelyn and
Yeah.
Zodiac and what
That's where your
happened
that's
to
where
them?
your guys' Ishgard housing
そ
is.
し
It's on the
て
moon.
ガレマール帝国という
We gotta bring
も
it
とも
back.
とね非常に強い軍事力でエオルゼアを支配していたガレマール帝国はどうなるのと。
And of course, you have the Garlean
Moon's haunted
Empire,
again.
once a very,
God
very
damn it.
powerful force across the whole realm. What has happened to them? What is their fate?
そして活動し始めたゼノスとアシェン・ファダニエルの目的は何なのか。
And what are Xenos and the Ashians, Fandaniel's aim, and what is their plot?
そしてですね、月行くのはいいけど、そもそも空気とかね、あるのみたいな。何あるの月って。
And so you all know we're going to the moon, but how are we going to get there? Is there any air on the moon to breathe? What is on the moon? What type of monster?
As long as
はい、
Milfy
まあ
are
これら
on
を
the moon and Beaver hats.
僕ら全力で皆さんに全てきれいに
Oh, screw that.
解き明かされていく
Just
ように
allow the other
全力で
classes
お
to
届け
actually
しよ
have
う
some
と
of the Mog Station
The
hairs.
dev team is currently working very hard on this story to make something very exciting and to give you all the information you need.
Also,
and
make
answer
it so
all those lingering
Rothgar can
questions.
change their hairstyle without needing a freaking Fantasia.
どうなっていくのか、それから暁
Is that a
のメ
thing?
ンバーがどうなっていくのか、
Yes.
それからですね、託された古代人たちから託された思いというのはどうなるのか、それらはぜひ皆さんの目でお確かめください。
So all of these questions will be answered, not just the fate of the Warrior of Light, but also the fate of the Scions, and we'll find what is the dying wish of the ancients. All this and more we'll find out in Endwalker's main scenario.
もうね、月行ったらね、エヴァンゲリオンがね、埋まってるかもしれないね。
We're gonna find Evangelion in the moon.
We're gonna find Evangelion in the moon.
さあではちょっと、キャラクターね、トレーラーの方から見ていきましょう。
All right, so let's have a closer look at the characters that we saw in the trailer.
There's Alpha Node, our boy.
まず
Look
ア
at
ル
him,
フィ
Tay.
ノですね。今回、新ジョブ
I love
賢
that
者
boy.
にジョブチェンジしています。アルフィノが着ている
That's what the new
Somebody's
class
got
is.
us.
新ジョブ賢者の
He's
ジョ
the
ブ
new.
専用
He's
装
the
備
new.
のアルフィ
He's
ノバ
new.
ージョン。
He's the sage now.
And so first up, we have Alfino, our new resident sage. The gear that he's wearing in the trailer is the Sage AF gear, but it's been designed especially for him.
そして双子の妹アリゼですね。
And then next up, we have his twin sister, Alize.
まあ引き続き彼女は赤魔導士としてどうやら戦っていくようです。
And as you can see, she is still fighting as a red mage. No job change for her.
でようやくですね、どうやら彼女新しいコスチュームに着替えるようです。ちょっとね、寂しそうだったんで着替えるらしいですね。
But she will be getting a costume change. She didn't get one before. She's finally getting one.
まあこのコスチュームがですね、誰にどういう思いとともに、渡されていくのかというところにもちょっとご注目いただければと思います。
Take Alexander into space.
Who she gets it from and how.
そして続いてはですね、ア
There's
シエン・ファダニエル。
Fandaniel.
Okay, next up, we have the Ashian Fandaniel.
まあ転生組のアシエン・ファダニエルですが、グレーヘンに
If we're
登
going
場
to
した
the moon, can I sing the song Rocket 69?
利用する彼の目的がね、果たして
I
何な
love
の
that
か。
song from Fallout.
Right, and so the Sundered Ashian Fandaniel, as you know, he currently inhabits the corpse of Asahi, who first appeared in Stormblood, but we still don't know too much about him.
結構ね、彼ね、嫌われてるんですよね。
Yeah, a lot of people love to hate this guy.
ただですね、大丈夫、ご安心ください。彼はラスボスではございません。
Do not worry, he is not the last boss.
まあラスボスじゃないんですけど、まあ彼にはね、さらに実はまだ大きな秘密があるんですが、そちらもかなり完全なスポイラーになるので、単純なお話ではないというのだけお伝えしておきます。
And he's keeping a pretty big secret, a very complex secret. And if we say any more, it'll be too much spoilers, so we're going to stop right here.
はい、そして
Damn, he's like moving on.
トレーラーも一人出てましたね。
Right,
Get
and
ready
last
for
but
your
not
other
least,
boy.
we have
ゼノス、彼もまたですね、表舞台へと
bitch.
登場しそうですが、まあ
Bad
彼の
boys.
望みはもうとにかく友である皆さん、光の戦士と英雄と再戦したいというだけです。
And he's ready to take the stage once again, and he has a singular purpose. His one purpose in life is to battle with his friend and enemy, the Warrior of Light.
いやいや、もちろんね、皆さんが彼のことを友達だと思ってないというのは僕もよく知ってます。
And we understand that not a lot of you think of him as a friend.
ただですね、彼の友情は一方的で非常に強いので、もうちょっと諦めてください。
He's the crazy
But he most certainly feels that way about you. You are his friend.
まあどうやら、
Alright, I'm
彼
back.
も
What I
なんか
missed?
まだ若干
Welcome
コスチュ
back.
ーム違う気もしますが、
People
さ
who
て
saw
どうなっていくのか。
And it does look like he has a change of wardrobe as well.
But
to find out
Xenos looks like the
anymore,
kind of
we'll have to
person to
play
purposefully leave the bagel
さあ
bites
行
in
列
the
のフィナーレ
toaster
ではですね、
oven.
もっとたくさんのキャラクター登場してですね、
So yeah,
あ
he's
る
getting
意
a
味ハイデ
costume
リンゾデ
change.
ィアク
I'm
編
a firm
皆さんが
believer
10年以上
what
にわたっ
he
て
is
冒険
is
し
going to be
て
our
き
the
た
second job.
一旦の総集
I'm a firm believer that what he is
ど
is
ん
a
なキャラクターが
bitch.
入り乱れてくるのかぜひご期待ください。
And you know, it has been 10 years since the beginning of this Heidelin and Zodiac saga, and you've met a lot of characters along the way, and we hope to bring back a lot of those characters for this story in 6.0.
まあストーリーについてはね、全ての謎を解き明かしていくので、ちょっとこれ以上はネタバレが多すぎるので、ここまでにさせていただきますが。
So there are a lot more mysteries regarding the game's story, but it's so hard to talk about it further without revealing any spoilers. So.
まあ漆黒のヴィランズでもね、驚いていただいたように、ファイナルファンタジー14開発チームがね、そんな単純な話で終わるかというのだけ、なんとなく思っておいてもらえれば、びっくりしてもらえる仕掛け、たくさん用意していきたいと思います。
And as was the case with Shadowbringers, this story is not going to be a simple one. It's going to be a very complex and intricate story that will sure to bring lots of surprises and excitement.
As long as it's written by the same people who wrote Shadowbringers, I'll be happy.
Fucking better be.
エンドウォーカーの全体像についてちょっとお伝えしていこうと思います。
Okay, now that we've talked a little bit about the story, let's get into actually some of the content that will make it into the game.
さあ、まず最初のセクションこちらです。
So we're going to start with
レベルキャップが開放となります。
Wow, who would have thought?
We're about to be
Really?
outfit.
Level 90. Wow.
Okay, but look at the outfits.
Look at the little cat behind the black
I like
mage.
the samurai.
I love that.
80-90.
Thanks,
I
I
like
hate
the
it.
white mage and the black mage.
まもなく100ですよ。
But we'll soon almost be at 100. We're very close.
I hate the white
Dark
mage.
Knight armor looks cool to me, but then again, I'm an edge lord, so.
I know, I see
はい
it being.
そして、拡張パッケージといえば新しいフィールドの追加です。今回も
yeah.
過去の
Me and
拡張
Francis.
と同じ規模で、フィールドの追加を行っていきます。
So you cannot
I will
have
kill for that.
an expansion without new areas, and we're planning to add new locales on the same scale as we have had in our previous expansions.
Oh,
Somebody goes, Catmancer!
よ
現段
Ooh.
階でお見せできる
Pretty.
アートワークと
Oh, I know where I'm taking
スクリーンショットで
screenshots.
一部だけ
So
今日ちょっと
it's
一部になっちゃいます
obviously
がご紹介
unless
していこ
that's
うと
like
思い
an
ます。
area
So
we
today
haven't
we can't
seen,
show
we're not
much,
going to
but we
Garlemald.
do have a few screenshots and
No, we're
pieces of
going to
artwork to
Moonlight.
show you of some of the new
Going to the
areas.
moon.
ま
Devner?
ずはで
Devner?
すね、ショータウン
So we're starting off with one of our smaller towns.
That's a lot of
ご紹
thunder
介したいと思い
crystals.
ます
Or lightning
Ooh.
crystals.
Towns.
Ooh,
That looks
that's
pretty.
Whoa.
こちらの名前はですね
That's got a Studio Ghibli drive to it.
Yeah.
という、
Razor
町になります。
Now this is
There.
Razahan.
もうちょっと
called it.
近づいたね、スクリーンショット見てみ
Oh,
ましょうか。
Fiji's gonna
Let's
be one
take
happy
a closer
boy.
look.
入り口かな
He said, guess where we're gonna have an
Screenshot
arc.
of maybe the entrance,
Yes,
the main
oh
entrance
my
gate
god.
of the city.
ラザハンはプレイヤーの皆さんになんだろう14って拡張するとこう大タウンと小タウンっていうのがあって漆黒のヴィランズだとユールモアに該当する場所だと思ってくださいクリスタリウムじゃなくて
So with each expansion, we usually release two towns, one smaller town and one larger town. This is going to be the smaller town for 6.0, kind of on the same scale as Yulmore from 5.0.
じゃあ6.0でいうクリスタリウム
Ratatan is gonna be the smaller
どこ
town.
なんだよって聞かれるとそれはまだ内緒です
Now, as for what the large town is going to be like, we really cannot talk about that.
Damn. They're not going to
で
tell
は
us
ちょ
the
っと
big
建
other
物
On
の
the
中も
moon,
少し見てみ
isn't
ましょ
it?
う
The
let's go,
moon?
inside the
Then
town.
no, the moon is not it.
エーテライトが回ってますね
Ooh,
There's
that's
right
so pretty.
That is
今までのファイナルファンタジー
gorgeous.
14のまた文化圏にないところへ、行っていただくことになるかなと
The design here has a cultural flair that's a little bit different from anything that we've seen in Final Fantasy XIV up until now.
でこれどこなんだっていうとですねこちらをご覧いただ
I
け
need
れ
more
ば
alcohol.
ファイナルファンタジー14のシナリオにこれまで、クエストとかですねサベネア島っていう場所が、たくさん言葉としては出てきてます
And so where exactly is Razathan? Well, a lot of players that have been playing 14 for a long time will know, have heard the term Thavnair, the region of Thavnair, as it has appeared a lot since back in the early days of Final Fantasy 14.
踊り子のねジョブの発祥の地でもあります
It
ね
makes me
If you
think of
remember, the
Final
dancer,
Fantasy
most
X.
of the
That's what people are saying in
original
chat.
dancer outfits and fashion comes from the island of Thavnair.
そのサベネア島一
I can
つ
see
が
a bunch
あ
of
る
the
と
new dancer
新しい
quests
フィールド
taking
とし
place
て
here.
登場してそこに、ショータウンのラザハンがあるというふうに思ってください
And so, one of our new areas is going to be that complete island of Thavnair, along with the town of Razathan
I
inside.
just got 5
これまで
messages
登場
from
して
different
こなか
people.
った
They're like,
亜熱帯のような
Ricky, you
ね
got your
地域になってます
wish.
どんな冒険があるのか楽しみにお待ちください
The whole area has a very sub-tropical feel to it that is original to 6.0.
もう一個紹介していきましょうじゃあ
All right, let's take a look at another location.
The whole
Oh my.
なんかもう一転して
is haunted.
What could this
The
place be?
moon's
It's
haunted?
completely different.
What is that?
God damn it, Moon's haunted again!
こちら
Again?
新しいフィールドの名前はですね
I
これ
guess.
ですね
Oh wait, that's
Oh,
Garlemald.
that's
帝
Garlemald?
国の首都
It looks like
である
shit.
ガレマルドがフィールドとして
Damn.
That's
Well, I
Garlemald. It
mean-
looks like shit.
っぽいですね
All I mean is going
Of
through
the
a war
Garland
right now, isn't
Empire,
it?
Garlemald.
Yeah,
Although it
but-
looks
That would
Then
explain
think
why
of
it looks
all
like
the
shit.
sad
Broke it
poetry
down a
boys that live in that damn place.
こ
That
ちら
place
も
is
ですね
beautiful.
場所をスクリーンショット
Take a look at the
Oh whoa. Oh,
いやー
this Civil
なん
War
だ
is
か
really not
Turkey, I
going
got-
over well.
どんな国だったのかなと思いきや
God.
ボロッボロになってますね
So we always thought of the Garland Empire as a
Such
majestic place, but if you look at it
devastation.
here, it's
Yo,
pretty run down.
what do you call it? Garlemald restoration. Let's go.
No.
Yes.
Actually, no, I would love that.
Invaded Garlemald.
謎ねいっぱい
We do
あります
not
Ed?
we do not invade with weapons, but with
this area turn this
tools.
way, and why does the
Ed.
Warrior of Light
What?
have to go there, and what will he or she find
So
there?
man,
ここ
Soviets
でも
really
非
did a
常に
number
大
on
き
that
な
place.
ドラマが我々の選手皆さんを待ち受けています
Somebody in chat, this is like late Soviet Union
There's
vibes.
a very deep and intricate story that
God
is
damn
related
it.
to this area.
まあ行くときはですねぜひ心して向か
What
ってい
about
ただき
Tokyo?
たいと思います
So get ready for your
Such
journey there.
devastation.
はいそしてですね、まあ、新しいフィールドがあると、当然新しい出会いっていうのも、出て
That's what
きま
everyone's
す。
saying in
And of
chat now.
course, what would new areas be without new tribes to live in them?
はい。
Ooh, the
まあ
new tribe.
こういう新しい獣人たちの、ね、出会いっていうのも待ってます、きっと。
So in 6.0, you will be meeting some new tribes.
なんか若干このセンターでさ、ナマズをさ、主人公感出してるの、イラッとこない。
So this artwork, yeah, you can see right in the middle is the Namazu kind of there, looking like he's the best,
Oh.
the leader.
He's the leader of these tribes.
So
Yeah.
Jerky, I saw you.
え
Like you're the
今回
best.
まあちょっと一部になりますが、新たな獣人、名前はマタンガ。その中で
お前は
アルカ
おう
ソダラ族という、
The
種族
Arksodra
が
Dara.
So our new tribe that you will be meeting are the Matanga,
Jackie.
and it's
No,
the Arkasodra tribe.
I bet DG
Well,
creamed in his
す
pants
で
when
に
he
ね
saw
出会
that
ってる
there.
人は出会ってるんですよ。
The rattle
Some
snoot.
people may
The
recognize,
rattle snoot.
Elephant people.
This.
Rattle
Elephant-
snoot.
アジムステップでですね。
Rattle
DG's been
snoot.
asking for Thavner as an area for years.
オブ
Everybody's
ハン
so
トのモンスタ
excited.
ーがいたりするんですけど、その
I
中
don't
でも
think you understand.
有効的な
That means
の
two of
が
my characters can go
アルカソダラ族
home.
で
Mhm.
先ほど紹
Is
介
that
した
good?
サベネア島で
One of them
出会
gets
い
taken home to mama.
So
Yeah,
Um,
when they announced Garlemald, I was in Ricky Discord
Whoa.
and I screeched.
have maybe encountered one
Yo,
of these.
those
very
look like the theme from
aggressive-
I
Star
love
Wars.
him.
Someone called Star Wars. Someone
No,
called
it looks
Lucas.
like the theme from Star Wars.
In 6.0, you'll be meeting in the Thavner.
Oh my god, I
Or-
love
Yo,
them.
the one on the left needs to put on a shirt. It's making me
from the
uncomfortable. It makes me
Arkansas
want.
Why?
It makes me want to cover up.
Just a child, Ed.
Is that,
God.
is that a child?
Wait, that's a child?
こうグラフィッ
I'm
クスに出て
pretty.
ると思います
I think he was off in the
その地域に
distance.
足を踏み入れるのかなと
I don't think
If it,
so.
hey,
I love them.
these
I would
fans
die
are ready
for
to eat
them.
for everyone.
Players may recognize some of the
I will.
elephant-like
Someone said,
designs
Mom
of
said it's my
the,
turn on the
tribes
PlayStation
that
kind of
they've
energy.
finally going to that area and seeing
What do you call it?
uh,
What do you
the
call? We're gonna get a
inspiration
new
for
on the
that
next
type of,
Final Fantasy
setting.
live letter. He'd be like,
獣人は
"Oh,
他にも
we
いるんですけ
received
ど
a cease and
もうちょっと
desist from
今
Disney."
回お待ちいただきたいと思っ
Don't
て
talk
Oh,
to me or
no.
my
た
son
だ
ever
まあ
again.
ね好きです
Basically.
Skides.
We have many more tribes to introduce, but we can't introduce them today. Those will
Personally, it'd be
saved for
neat
later.
if they
But
include
moon
the
people.
painting that they like to do on
So-
elephants.
ファイナルファンタジ
There's moon
ーで
people.
月か
Moon people.
Going, it's Final Fantasy. We're going to the moon. What could be on the moon?
Fly me
Moon
to the
people.
moon.
Aliens.
And that's enough. We'll talk about it later.
Oh my
はい
God.
当然ですねまあいい出会い
You
もあれば
people.
悪い出会いもござい
New
ます
threats. All right, let's see.
But
these
again,
new
you won't be
threats.
just making
No, monkey
friends in the
people.
next expansion. There will be threats to deal with.
夜
Monkey
道では
people
会
on
い
the
たくありませんがまあ
Monkey
こんなやつ
people on the
と
moon.
出会い
Oh my
が
God.
あったり
Oh,
And this
Baby!
is one of the things that will be waiting
What?
for you.
Oh dear lord, I don't want to hear that.
Oh,
I don't need to hear
no.
this.
が好きだという方
dear.
は
Hold on, I'm trying to hear this.
のかなと思うんです
So if
が
there are fans of Final Fantasy X out there, they might recognize this creature.
Who's
Anima.
いう異形と出会うことになりそうです。
His name is Anima.
で、まあ今回ですね、 ファイナルファンタジー10の時にアニマを作画したスタッフはファイナルファンタジー14のアートスタッフでもあるんですよ。彼が14用に改めてアニマを、14用にですね、まあいろいろ理由があるんで書いたのがこちらになります。
And so, the original designer of Anima, the art designer of Anima in Final Fantasy X is actually a member of the art team on Final Fantasy XIV and recreated the design for Anima to fit the Final Fantasy XIV game.
I want this
はい、
open.
そして、
That's cool.
もちろん多数の新ダンジョンも
I'm
登
sorry, I
場して
can't
まいります。
New dungeons.
And like our past
Oh.
expansions, we'll be adding a lot of new dungeons.
こちらもですね、スクリーンショット、それから
Zotac
That dude
just-
in a toga.
ちょっと見て
This
Zotac
toga's coming
We have
back.
some screenshots and art that we'd like to show you.
Oh,
Zotac just dropped the 3080s, and I
Such
think the site just
devastation.
crashed.
This is mostly art today, I guess.
もうなんか早くもう世界終わりそうな感じになってますね。
Look at this.
Holy
It looks
shit.
like we're getting close to the end of the
Lord.
world.
なんか巨大なものも
Rest in peace, Australia.
らしきものも見えます。
Rip.
Ruins and
Is that California?
Oh my
なんとなくサベネアっ
god.
ぽいからこ
Y'all ain't right.
さっきね綺麗だったのにね。
It looks a little bit like Thavnair, but a lot different from what we just
That
saw.
looks like inside my mind.
そしてこんな場所も出てきます。
Oh, oh.
And
That
this
looks
is
like
another
mine.
dungeon.
Ooh.
God damn it! It is Moon Haunted again.
Do I see tentacles in the background? Yeah, that's definitely Taze.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
God.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Hey, are those masks on the open spots?
It looks like it.
さらにさらにですね。
Those floors look like they'd be squishy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks
Yeah.
cool.
列車なのかな。
Is this the
You know
launch
what that
pad?
makes me
Like a
think
train,
of?
possibly?
Mm.
It's a fucking
That
train
train-
まあ
yard.
皆さんを
Yeah,
待ち受ける
it's the
今回
haunted
6.0の
train
ダンジョン
yard
基本的に
from
はシナリオでやってたことになりますが、ファンタジー要
Theme
素
of this expansion is just haunted.
それから、
Yeah.
Haunted
It's
everything.
like a bounty
Okay.
location in Warframe.
いろんな要素が、皆さんを待
Train
ち構えていま
graveyard.
す。
We
Ship.
gonna burn
And
the
so,
whole house down.
with as usually is the case
Yes,
with
it's a
our
Corpus
dungeons that we
ship.
add, you'll be visiting most of them during the main scenario.
He's
But
not
this
even
time we
here.
have
God
a
damn
wide
it.
variety of dungeons.
Yes,
Some
I
that
know
are
it
very
looks like a
high
corporate
fantasy,
ship.
Some
Throws a condom
that
full of mayonnaise
have
at.
maybe ancient
Um,
times,
Ew.
as well as some that have a very
Ew.
modern feel.
It goes
変化に富
sploot.
んだダン
I
ジョ
got
ン
3080 in my cart. I
現在
got 3080 in
面白
my
い勢いで
cart.
制作中なので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
You have jerky in
Currently
your
in the
cart?
process of creating
A 3080 in my cart.
Oh,
dungeons
I don't
and
know what that
looking
Let
means.
me hit the check. Oh my god, the site crashed
それで
again.
はさらにバトルコンテンツちょっと続けて
Zotac
just
dropped a
まあ
bunch of
皆さんが
stock, and their
楽
site
しみ
is
にしてい
shit,
る
so.
大きな要素の一つかと思います。こちら。
Okay, now we're going to talk about another one of our
Oh,
battle
that
contents.
new high-end
Here
read.
it is.
希望のそのエ
Oh!
デンというシリーズが
Turns around
パッチ 5.4 で無事に
with boner.
完結して
Oh my
我
god.
々のチーム新しい
Odin
難易度レイドの8人レイド
Not alright, the boner's gone.
I think the song was
Eden
Eden
finally
Savage.
concluded.
Odin?
Even harder
Odin
work preparing
Savage.
a new 8-person raid.
こちらイ
Let's
メ
look at
ージイラストご
At
用意
least
してお
give
り
us our
ます
teaser image.
It's too early to
Moon
get details, but
Odin.
we have some
Moon
art
Odin.
to show you.
Moated.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh? Asian themed?
Oh.
Raid? Oh.
Wait, we've seen that mask
Another
before.
one?
Guy
We've
kinda
seen that
looks
mask
familiar.
before, I
Seen him
swear.
somewhere before.
We had,
It's,
well,
I
mean,
think it's less about the mask and more of the
Laha
sigil.
bread.
Eden
Oh
was
my god, it's
barely
Laha Ball.
Asian themed. It was
Laha
more so
bread?
12.
Seen it.
A
It's
lot of people are
Laha
saying
Breyak.
it's La Habrea.
ラハラハブーレ
Laha, laha,
ラハ
laha, la.
ラヒ
Laha bread.
Lahi.
こちら
God bless
難易
Yoshi-p.
度レイドのタイトルそして
Everybody, yeah.
バンマデン
Lahi.
パンデモニウムというシリーズでお届けしていきます。
That was just as bad as when they showed Garlemald and fucking Twitch chat was spamming such devastation.
このレイドはで
You
すね
take
どんな
Panda
場所で
and Monium
行われ
and
る
you
の
put them
か
together and you have
というのはちょっ
Pandemonium.
と伏せていきます。かなり特殊
What does
か
that
な
font
と
look
思
like?
ってま
Kingdom
す。
Hearts.
See some
So we
pandas and
cannot
their album
speak
be
about where this
upset.
raid will take place. It's going to be very, very unique to Final Fantasy XIV.
まあ今回ね
Very,
6.0
very
でハイデリン
unique.
ゾディアーク編というのを綺麗に一旦完
Wait,
結
what
させ
did
ま
the
す。
official
Yorha.
XIV
まあそれも
Twitch
含めて
channel
ですね
say?
世界の
They
まあ
really
残された
lahied.
謎にまた挑んでいくという形で
La.
完全14オリジナルのレイドとしてお届けしていこう
This
と思
raid's
い
gonna be
ます。
inside the quicksand.
In
So,
conjunction
does
with
anybody
that
remember Final
story that we're
Fantasy
completing
2?
of the Highland and Zodiac saga,
Nope.
we plan to tell this new,
Because I don't know
completely
enough
original
about it
Final
to know
Fantasy
what
XIV story of Pandemonium.
Pandemonium was in that game, but I think it might have
もちろ
something to do
ん
with
コー
that.
ナーレイドはねコーナーレイドだけではなくアライアンスレイドも新しいシリーズをお届けしていこうと思います。
And of
A new
course,
alliance raid.
it's not going to only we're not only going to
A
be
new
releasing
alliance
high-end
raid?
raids, but a new
Moon
alliance
Odin.
raid as well.
今、
無
新
能
年中の夜波、ダークアポカリプス、ニーヤシリーズとの
That's
クロスオーバーで
sick in
進
the
めています。
moon!
まあ、こちらもね、パッチ5.5、また楽しみにしていただければと思うんです
Left
が、
near
我々
away,
パッ
and
チ
then they
3
just
の
float
次
in
の
the anti-gravity
スター
field.
トしてます。
So we're currently approaching the end of the Yorha Dark Apocalypse Alliance raid, which will complete in 5.5.
Okay, so
but
5.5 we're
in
getting
the
the last
background, we're
raid.
also working on a new alliance
I mean,
raid.
we already knew
で、こ
that.
ちらどんな内容なのか
I
は
haven't seen that
次の
bit in
デ
a
ジタルファ
while.
ンフェスでお伝えしようと思ってるんです
So
が、
Panda
今
Express
回
will
は
be an
14
8-person
オリジ
raid.
ナルの
Oh
ストーリー
my god.
展開でお届けしますが、エオルゼアにある古くからある大きな謎を扱っていくので、
Come on,
ま
come
あ
on. Give us a
14
teaser.
の中の、サーガ完結、1個目のサーガ、
Heard
ね、
Cyber.
完結に向けてかなり濃い話になっていくの
Cyberpunk.
で、これもぜひ
Warframe.
楽しみにしてください。
Oh, Warframe
Keanu
raid.
Reeves?
So we plan to
Parasite
release
Eve?
more info on this new
Let's
alliance raid
go.
at
Oh.
our digital fan festival.
Oh, they're gonna
But
give
we'd
it.
like to tell you
a-
that it is
Ah.
a completely original Final Fantasy XIV original alliance raid. It is not a crossover.
It's not a
And it will
crossover.
be centering on
Damn it.
a piece of Eorzean
No,
lore that
Warframe.
has remained steeped in mystery.
I was doing
for
a
long
drum
time.
roll and
Relies-
everything.
Relies on
Eee.
Eorzean and steeped in mystery.
Odin
Still a lot
24,
of
man.
questions, that haven't been answered for a long time.
Yeah, Moon Odin.
ヒルディブランド
Moon Odin. It's regular Odin, but he has a helmet on.
Hildebrand Alliance raid.
It's Moon Odin. It's regular
Hildebrand
Odin. He's got an
Alliance.
he's got an astronaut's helmet on, and he just floats away in an anti-gravity
Oh.
field on Sleipnir.
Yo, is Zar thrown? Is Zar getting excited then?
少人数のまた
Yo, let me
check.
開発進めており
Come
ま
on,
す。
Zotek. Let me check
We're
out what this
also
3080.
working
I'm so,
on,
yo,
new
dick.
PvP
Whoa, whoa,
content,
bird.
that is more small scale
Relax.
than what we currently have.
まあ、
I
フィースト
want this
お願いし
I
ます
know, I know, but
今ある
you gotta remember
少人数 PvP のフィーストを通していくのって、まあ、お声も頂戴してるん
Oh,
ですけど、
fuck, you're streaming.
僕らが今、
Mhm.
計
Yes.
画しているのは、
Has been the
ロール
entire time.
の概念を廃止して、
That's why his name says he's live next to his name. My
楽
dude.
しんでいける、熱くなれる、
Set that on
PvP という
fire.
新しいコンテンツを制作してます。
So currently, our plan here is to create new PvP content that feels more casual and more immersive
Casual
by
PvP.
removing role restrictions.
で、これまで以上にマッチングしやすく、かつ気軽で
Football.
奥深くね、レーティングにチャレンジしていく人はいけるみたいなところで、開発を進めています。
And our goal is to make something that makes matching easier than before and casual yet immersive in its gameplay.
で、リワードに関しても、まあ、報酬に関しても、まあ、単純なギアとか、まあ、ギアとかももちろんありますけど、
Moon
それ以外に
PvP
全く新しい
Anti-gravity
報酬カテゴリー
PvP
というのを用意して、いろんな人に楽しんでもらえるように、
Let's find
鋭
out.
意ね、企画の方を進めてます、開発進めているので、
Beats
こ
World.
ちらも続報にぜひご注目いただければと思います。
And we're also working on a new type of reward system for this new PvP
New
as well
rewards for the new
that doesn't
PvP.
focus solely on gear. Of course, there'll be gear, but we want to have a new category of reward as well to, again, open this up to a lot of new players.
はい。でもちろんね、バトルコンテンツ以外にも大小さまざまな、コンテンツ遊び実装されて
Yo,
いき
this
ます。
the slideshow PowerPoint guy's
Okay, in
slacking right
addition
now.
to battle content, we also have a lot of other content as well.
じゃあサクサクいきましょう。
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
まず新たなサイドクエストもたくさん、拡張といえば実装されていきま
Okay,
す。
I'm interested.
So we are planning to add a lot of new quests.
今回その漆黒のヴィランズね、新たにロールクエストっていう仕組みが
Go
実
on.
装されましたが、もちろん今回も用意されてます。
And with 5.0 and Shadowbringers, we introduced a new system, a new type of quest called role quests. We plan on continuing those in 6.0.
で、ただちょっと
Damn it.
漆黒のヴィランズ
I kinda like
と一部
them.
変更させていただいてます。
But we're going to be making
Because I
one,
can only do them on
slight
one
change to
class. I
that
can't
system.
repeat them on the other
これま
classes.
ではタンク、ヒーラー、近接
Fair.
DPS、遠隔 DPS という4つのロールに分けてロールクエストを展開してました。
So up until now, there were originally 4 categories that we split these role quests into: tank, healer, melee DPS, and range DPS.
さすがにちょっとざっくりしすぎてたなという反省からですね、タンク、ヒーラー、近接物理 DPS、遠隔物理 DPS、魔法 DPS というふうにロールを1個追加して、クエストをご用意しようと思ってます。
We're going to now be expanding that from 4 different types to 5 different types, making it tank, healer, melee physical DPS, ranged physical DPS, and magic DPS.
まあその分ね、お話と体験にちゃんとフォーカスしやすくなるので、クオリティ高いものをお届けしていこうと思ってます。
And this will allow us to focus more directly on each type of role and make a deeper story.
もちろんギャザラクラフターの皆さんに向けた
Damn it.
民高原館のような一つの場所
My
によってみんなでい
cues.
ろんなロールのクエストをやっていくっていうところももちろん用意してます。
And then there's
I'm
also
not gonna
plenty
have
of role
any
quests
healer
that are
queue. I'm gonna have to
planned
ask for a
crafters
tank
and gatherers
queue.
as well, such as those offered in 5.0's The Crystalline Mean.
まあ名前言いたいですけど、大タウンの名前言ってないんでまだ言えないですね。
I want to tell you more about it, but because we haven't talked about the large town yet, I can't say anything.
Okay,
は
so
い、もち
the
ろん
large town
多数のね
is
新
gonna have
装
something
備
to do with that.、
それから新しいクラフトギア、用意されてます。
Yo, wait, what's that in
And
the
of course,
center?
there won't be just role quests
Monk?
for crafters,
Looks like
but
monk.
also
Looks like monk.
we've developed plenty of new craftable gear as well.
それから続いてフェイスシステムにも、アップデートがあります。
All right, next is an update to our trust system.
More trust.
今月のフィナーレに向けてフェイスの NPC が
I need to go
追
see
加
Alex's
となります
reaction.
We will be adding a special someone to join you as companion.
Oh.
まあきっとね楽しみにしてる人いると思うんだよな。
A lot of you have been
Someone's
waiting
like,
for this.
bruh.
この方、
Oh!
フェイスに追加となります。
Estinian's getting added to
And
trust.
this is who it is.
Nice.
新たにですね、エスティニアンが
Someone's like,
有機士として
bruh, I'm mad.
参加することになり
Alchemist is
ます。
just the
近
chemist
接 DPS と
outfit.
してね参加するので
Like,
暁の決命、近接 DPS 足り
yeah,
ない問
do
題
you
という
not
の
know
も
what
ここで解決す
alchemist
る
is?
かと思います。
So
They
Estinian
literally
will be
make
joining the trust
potions.
system as, of course, a dragoon.
Jesus Christ, that
And then
shout.
being
What
a
the?
melee DPS character, this will hopefully help alleviate that glaring lack of melee DPS characters in the Scions.
まあ彼がねどういった経緯で暁、まあ彼ね結構一人で動くの
He's
好きです
He's
か
like,
ら、暁と行動を共にするようになるかというのは近日リリースされるパッチ 5.5 と、それからそのあたりからのねメインストーリーの流れをぜひ注目していてください。
But again, why would a lone
yeah, his
wolf like
hairstyle's
Estinian join this group of the Scions? You have to wait and find out, but information is coming if you play in 5.5.
Action is coming.
裏切りそうって YouTube で書いてある。
No, he won't betray us. He won't betray us.
ファイ
Fucking
ナルファンタジーシリーズの
Choco.
竜騎士って結構裏切るからね。
Fucking
Dragons in Final
Choco.
Fantasy usually betray.
I'm putting this in media. He must have posted this when they announced the One Beast tribe, the
フェイスという
elephants.
システムの活用は、まあこれにまあキャラクターの追加にとどまらず、一応今実は計
That's what we
画
were
してる
talking
ことは
about.
ある
Like
んですけど、
Disney's gonna
まだ
send a
今
cease
ちょっ
and
と計
desist.
画中なので、今日具体的にお知らせするのが難しいです。
And of course, we have further plans for the trust system, not only just adding new characters, but also making adjustments to that system as well. But we cannot talk about them yet today because it's still a little bit too early.
はい、キャラを追加するだけじゃなくて、フェイスを利用してこんなことさらにできるよみたいなところっていうのは、
There's one
今
for
後
the
の
stage.
PLL とかでも、進捗があり次第お伝えさせていただこうと思ってます。
Again, not just adding new characters, but also adding new types of activities and types of duties for your companions to take part in. Again, we won't tell any more today about it, but we have exciting information coming up in future producer letter lives.
はい。そしてですね、
Dating sim mode
続いて
confirmed.
こちらゴールドソーサーに
Ooh,
も
Golden
新た
Saucer
なコンテン
update.
ツの追加を予定してます。
How are they gonna change
We're
that a
also
bit?
planning an update to the gold saucer with new content.
特にですね、規模としては土間式麻雀というものにまあ並ぶぐらいちょっと大きなものを今計画しております。
The current plan is to add something almost as big as the recent edition of Mahjong.
みんなどういうものが欲しいんだろうな。
What does everybody want?
やっぱりこうブリッツボール。
Blitz ball.
Oh no, hold on. I feel like this is gonna be loud.
Blitz ball, blitz ball, blitz ball.
Blitzball.
Slot machine poker?
I've been
Fall
muted,
Guys
don't worry.
Oh
まあ
dear.
ねなんか
Fall
Chess.
Guys.
レイドで落ちたりす
Oh,
るもんね。
guys.
We already have
スノ
that.
ーボードね。
Snowboarding as well. Blitzball,
Among Us.
snowboarding,
Fortnite.
Fall Guys.
Slot
やたら
machines.
相撲って言ってるね。さっきからね。
And sumo, of course, sumo.
はい
We already have
ちょ
Fall
っと
Guys.
これまだ詳細が言えないので、
Bingo
ただかなり大きな。
Bingo
しかも
Somebody said
プレイヤ
bingo.
ーの皆さんのキャラクターを使って
They're about
て
to announce
楽
it.
しんでいける、まあしかも誰でも楽しんでいけるような新しい、まあしかもねマルチプレイできるような、コンテンツを今計画してます。これも
I don't
もう
think
ち
it's
ょっ
what
としたら
everyone
多分
thinks it's
お
gonna
伝えでき
be.
ると思うのでお伝えしていこうかなと思ってます。
We plan on it being, again, like we said, plan on it being very big, something for all players, multiplay. But again, we can't talk too much about it now because haven't enough to tell you. But we do have details coming in the future, so please look forward to it.
麻雀をね丸ごと入れてしまうようなクレイジーな14開発チームですから、まあ何が来るのかいろいろ予想をしていただければと思います。
I mean, the team is crazy enough to put the full game of mahjong into 14, so we know that something big is coming.
Underwater mahjong.
Scream underwater basket weaving.
The next we're going to introduce a
I
new
like
piece
this.
of
It's
content
cute.
that we've been working on.
さて何やらね非常に楽しそうなイメージイラストがありますね。
From the artwork, you can see that it looks pretty fun and relaxing.
Harvest Moon.
こちらの
Farmville?
タイトルをですね無人島開拓というのを呼んでおります。
So the title for this that we have now is The Island Sanctuary.
Wait.
ファイナルファンタジー
Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon.
でスローライフを楽しんでいくという新しいコンテンツを今開発進めております。
We're currently working on this
The
content
novice
where
with the carrot.
Final Fantasy 14 players, adventurers can enjoy a bit of
Look at the
slow
paiso
living.
with the tomato.
Slow
ギャザ
living.
ラークラフターをプレイしていなくても楽しむことができます。
And
Oh my
again,
God,
this
it's
is not just
instanced
something that
housing.
is limited to crafters and gatherers. Anyone can play this.
まあもちろんねやってる人にも
Anyone can
特典はあるんですけど、みんなでプレイ。
Garky, I see your ass in that shot.
Of course, crafters and gatherers will be able to do different types of things.
Don't
Here,
call me out
of
like
course,
that.
this is something for everyone.
まあ例えばで
I
すけ
see
ど、
the
動物
Namazu.
の飼育をしたり、
For
Try to
example,
look at the
you
owl.
might be raising animals.
Yo, what up?
島を開拓してね、そこで取れた。
Berta.
I'm not gonna lie. I might actually play the shit out of
And
this.
maybe
This looks like
cultivating
something
the
I
land
do.
of this uninhabited, deserted island, and then taking the fruits of your labor and selling them.
ミニオンを
What
話
am
し
I?
合いにしたり
Fucking Lenny just said.
要素
Yeah, I
満
see
載
it,
でスローライフを
Garky.
ね。
Stardew
Lenny just
Fantasy
said,
14.
Maybe
Lenny just said, I hope
minions
there's
out there
moon
on the
housing.
range and letting them roam.
コメントでまあ結構あってですね、これ開発チームこれね日本人限定のネタで申し訳ないんですけど、我々開発最初のコーナー
What about the Japanese?
So the dev team has been
Hit
calling
me,
this
Garky.
island the Dash Island from a Japanese TV show.
Did you just hear that in my
いや本
voice?
当にズバリそういうまあ楽しみ方できるといいよねみたい
It's
な。
kind of like that, where you take a deserted island and you
Farmville
know,
Fantasy.
make it into something that's your own.
まあこちらですね。
Show it's gonna be like Farmville. You gotta invite your friend over.
アップデートし開拓を進めていくみたいな構想で
I'm
今
ready.
開発を進めてます
Animal Crossing sends a cease and desist.
Give me paisa with tomato.
いただければと思います。
Would you
So
play? Would
players
you
will
play
be
the
able
Island
to enjoy
Sanctuary
the
game?
activities in
Tay?
the sanctuary over the
Yeah.
entirety of the 6.x series as we updated.
I will hold
And
it like
so
that.
Watch, it's
Paisa
just gonna
holder.
be like
the slow
Farmville.
life that it brings.
It's just a letter on Yoshi-p's
そして
fucking
皆さん
desk, and
現
it's
在
just a
進
cute
行
little
形でですね
Isabella
パッチ
holding
5.4
a
で
note that
非常に
says, "Back the
と
fuck
ある
up,
地域
bitch."
復興に努力を捧げてきて
I
く
believe
ださい
it.
ました。
Next up is something that I believe you guys are all currently working on.
Currently working on.
そう
There
で
it
す。皆さんね、
is.
シュガルドの復興に
Wait, that means there's
Currently
delay.
working on. Looks at the
Imasa.
time.
So yes,
They said they were gonna finish
Well, this is
Ishgard
early
stuff.
morning
Japan
Japan time.
rebuilding of the firmament and Ishgard
Not everybody's done with
It's
it.
like a, it's
though.
almost like
シュガル
11
ド
a.m.
の民がです
or
ね、
more
皆
like
さん
2 p.m.
冒険者の
I
皆さん
thought they were
に
gonna
感謝
finish
の
Ishgard
気持
stuff
ち
this
としてですね
expansion.
We did.
They did.
冒険者に
Residential district, Ishgard.
居住区を
There
開
it
放
is.
したいと。
Ishgard housing.
Ishgard housing.
Oh, so
And
They're
it's by
releasing
that
it.
work
I thought it was gonna be
is,
released
the
this
city
expansion
is-
though.
wants
This
to
is
present
this
a
is
new
the
housing area
new
to
expansion, right?
those that have worked hard
No, we
to
still have time.
rebuild the firmament.
Time to save up money.
これまで
I thought they were talking. I thought this was all new expansion stuff.
It's a little bit. It's like it's talking about just like
Yeah,
new
it's
stuff.
ホ
ゼロがスタートしたタイミングで、冒険者居住区のエリア開放はします。
I was about to type in shout chat. Thank God, get out of my ward now, please.
At the release of 6.0, we will be opening the area for
Okay, so
players to
begin
go
at
in and look
6.0.
at.
ただほらやることすごいたくさんあ
So
る
it
の
is
で、まあ
next.
どの土地にしようかなっていう見学をしてもらって
Use.
パッチ 6.1 のタイミングで購入できるようにというふうにしていきますので、ぜひ
Everyone's
ですね
saying spread the
6.0空い
salt.
てちょっとゲームプレイ落ち着いたらどうしようかなみたいなのを話し合
It'll
ってもらえ
melt
れば
all the
と思います。
snow out there.
So at the launch of 6.0, players can go to the residential area and look around and see what might be a good place to get a plot of land. But
Could
the
be
actual
fucking
purchase of
50
that
mil for a
won't
house.
be available till 6.1 because again, there's a lot of stuff to do in 6.0 before having to worry about.
So it's going to be
getting that
unlocked
plot of
in 6.0, but you can't buy plots until 6.1.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everybody's gonna be running off to go get the new house, and I'm gonna go and unlock content.
I'm gonna go unlock.
Looks at Balmung with its
Looks at
Balmung with its 100,000 players. Ah, yes.
Let the games begin.
May the odds ever be
With
forever.
the 1,000 houses they're gonna
This is very
release.
important for players, and a lot of feedback has been given
Gets
about
outgunned.
We are continuing our efforts to make sure
I'm a healer,
that there will be enough.
You can't buy a house if you're murdered.
You know, I actually just thought of something.
What?
One of the biggest complaints about people wanting houses on Balmung is because they want places to farm stuff, but if they have the island sanctuary, then they can't complain anymore.
Building now,
Yeah,
that's what I said, but it'll give
Well,
you a very
Ed-
good idea of what
Ed
that
needs a
residential
place to
area,
take his
will
bitches, to
look
be
like.
fair.
Got a fucking island.
I need my bachelor pad.
Take them on private jet.
Yo,
Tay needs a place to stack her harem.
I'll
Take me
walk
to
up
the
to
moon.
I'll walk up to y'all like, hey Stargirl, you want to go to my private island?
No, she's got a harem.
Covered all the types of
Where do you think how do you think I know where she is? I'm in the harem.
Hey Luke, are you looking for a position at a local harem? It's all organic.
It's all organic.
Organic. We have snacks.
Now we want to talk a little bit about.
Hey, you can't talk to my senpai like that.
Making to the battle system.
Battle system
what?
adjustments.
That's my senpai. Luke's my senpai. You can't have him.
Alright, now
Ricky, I'm your girlfriend.
Oh my god, here we go.
But Luke's my senpai.
I did nothing. I just said I had snacks.
So, as with previous
Points at
expansions,
Trev.
there will be a fair deal
What?
of fine-tuning when it comes to the
Okay,
battle system,
let's-
as well as
let's-
job actions and the
This is
addition
getting
Battle
awkward.
system adjustments.
Yeah,
I
battle
want to
system
see which
adjustments.
classes they're gonna ruin, and then which ones they're going to OP.
And so today, the two announcements that I want to make are
Summoners
completely
need
on,
buff
hang on.
my ass.
まず一つ目、
Oh.
バトル計算式で使っている数字のデノミネーションと
Oh,
いうの
they're
を行わ
pulling
せ
a
ていた
WoW.
だきます。
So the first big announcement today is that we will be performing a downscaling of the values, the numbers that we use in the calculations.
これはですね、以前の、
Oh, my big numbers.
ライブストリームでもちょっとお伝え
Yeah.
させていただいてたんですが、まあこのタイミングで、やることになるのでご承知お
No
きくだ
more
さいというふうにお話
100k
しさせていただいてました。
Madares.
So we have discussed this.
My
I have discussed this,
150k of lettuce
in previous,
miseries.
producer letters, and today I want
Oh,
you to give a little bit more
no.
detail.
I'm sad now.
じゃあまあどういうものなのか、なんでそれをやるのかっていうのをちょっとご
I hear
説明させていただきますね。
So we want to tell you a little bit about what this entails and what it means for you.
まあ、新生オルゼアのリリース以降、レベルキャップ解放していくたびに、各ジョブのね、ベースダメージっていうのはまあガンガンこう上がってってますね。
And so since
Wow.
the release of A Realm Reborn, every increase to a job level cap sees an increase to the base job damage.
まあ大きなダメージが出せるっていうのはまあ気持ちいいのは確かに気持ちいい。爽快感はあるんですけど、パッと見ると数字が大きくて分かりにくいっていうのと、扱う数字がもちろん大きくなると、すごい様々な問題っていうのが生まれてきてます。
So,
He
and I
posted
understand,
the
that
filthy
it feels
Frank
great
meme.
to dish out a lot of damage to enemies, but after a certain point, it becomes very difficult to easily discern the numbers on the screen, as well as the numbers get bigger, the potential for other problems increase on the back end.
まずこのデノミネーションさせていただく理由の一つ目なんですけど、まあ、バトル計算式は今回変わらないです。メンテナンス調整はあるかもしれないですけど、基本変わらない。これは覚えておいてください。
So here are reasons for this downscaling. The first thing I want to assure everyone is that
People just heard Yoshi-p go,
we're not
so they thought he
changing
was
the formulas,
vaping.
we're changing the numbers to go into the formulas. That is what we're just downscaling.
まあちょっとこれはプログラム的な
You
お話
missed
になっ
it
ちゃうんですけど、
yesterday.
扱っているその計算式に入
Sub
ってくる
vaped really hard and then just left
大きくなるとですね、
Discord.
これはもちろんオーバーフロー
No
って言
goodbye,
って
no nothing.
数字が一周しちゃう
The
みたいな
loudest
現象っていうのが起こりますこれ。
So this is a
Kenny!
programming issue, but what happens a lot of times is when numbers numbers get
Kenny,
too
they're
big,
tuning down our
it can
big
cause
numbers.
overflow and revert things back to different numbers, and that can cause a lot of bugs.
Wait, that means
you're
not doing big numbers anymore.
Dragoon can't calculate DPS if you're dead.
What are you talking about? I can't do big numbers regardless. I'm a monk. I can only do 70k. I'll be doing fucking
10k,
7k.
Like I'll be doing fucking 100,000 in a single hit. I'm over here like, man, that must be nice. Also, Paladin's gonna be OP again. This is gonna suck.
But again, if data packets continue to increase in size because of these large numbers, it can stress communication loads to the server, and that will end up creating bugs and delays in the game, ruining the experience.
そしてですね、ヘイト計算式というのがもう限界に来ていてですね、扱う数字が大きすぎて、今タンクのヘイトって内部的にはもうキャップにずっと張り付いてる状態を無理やりこう位置下げたり上げたりっていうのをやってたりするので、もうこれ一周すると数字ゼロになっちゃったりするので、今ちょっと強引な対応している状態で動いてるんですけど、これらも整理させていただきたいと思ってます。
Next we come to like tank enmity, and for example, this has already been pushed to its limits to almost its max. And we're
What is
doing
this
our best
person's
to
name,
band-aid
Luth?
on this by temporarily lowering that enmity, but it's creating a lot of problems, and we can see it to the point where it might get so high that it reverts back to zero and creates even more problems.
それからですね、フライテキストの表示限界、数字がたくさん
They
並
have
ぶじゃないですか。
surprisingly uplifting search
あれがも
info.
う入り乱れまくると、当然描画領域をすごい食うので、これもちょっと表示限界にしてます。
Somebody named Step Bro. Oh, their search info says you're worth more than you know. I hope you have a good day.
How
wholesome.
Who
the fuck? Oh, hi George. You're leaving?
敵の
Why?
最大ヒットポイントがもうめちゃくちゃな数字になってい
Enemy
て、
HP is
こ
coming
れももう
monstrous.
オーバーフロ
Really
ー
high.
の
This
原
isn't-
因になってしまう状態になってます。
That's fair.
Now with player damage being so high, the boss HP has seen an absurd increase, and this is causing problems as well.
ちなみになんですが、パッチ 5.5、次に予定しているパッチ 5.5 に登場
The
するとあ
highest
るボ
HP
ス
pool for
の最大
the
ヒットポイン
bosses
ト
in patch
調べてきました。
5.5 was.
So, to prove our point, I'm going to show you the amount of HP that a certain boss coming in 5.5 has.
こちらです。
Oh my lord.
I don't like that number.
400.
Oh, okay.
4000万。
Okay, yeah. That's,
Everyone's like, yikes.
440 million HP.
まあ、
Yikes.
この
Push it to a
4000
billion,
万を
cowards.
みんなで削り切る光の戦士たちもまあ大概なんですけど、
Well, I'm sure that the Warriors of Light will be able
I'm
to
talking about the
bring
squishes.
this much HP
Fair
down.
enough.
Sweat. Sweat.
まあ、分かった分かった。まあ、で、まとめて。で、どうなるのっていうのを、ちょっとじゃあ、結局どうなるのっていうのを説明していきます、これから。
So let's talk a little bit about, then we know the problems now, what are we actually going to do to alleviate them?
まず、レベル
What's the
51
plan?
からレベル
where'd my drink
80
go?
まで
Oh, it's
の
right here.
数値の差っていうのが、小さくなります。
51 to 80.
So the first thing we're planning on doing is truncating
I have a question.
the character growth
Mm.
from level
Really?
50.
Do we have any idea when the expansion is going to come out?
Somewhere in fall. So most likely September.
Oh, this year?
で、その 5% の積み重ねでどんどんプレイヤー数字でかくなっていくんですけど、まあ、それを
Apparently you
レ
weren't
ベ
here
ル
for the teaser
51か
She
ら
wasn't.
80
No, I was
まで
eating
間に
fajitas.
talking about
進めていただい
I
て
wasn't、
まあ、極端な話を言うと 1%
Then we can watch it later.
みたいな形の調整をさせてい
Wait,
ただ
weren't
き
you
ます。
weren't some
Okay,
of you
for
guys
example,
literally
again, the
playing
numbers
League or
that I'm
some
going to be giving here are not the exact
Me, I
numbers,
was, and
but
then I
this is
quit
just
after
for
the
an
first game
example.
because I didn't have
For
fun.
example, you have the amount of progress that you make,
So, yeah,
the amount
shout
of
chest, like, engine update,
that your
please, like,
attributes
what's
will go
wrong
up
with the
after
engine?
gaining one level. Let's say
Exactly.
that it will be
There's
plus
nothing
5%.
really wrong with the engine.
For
I
levels
think they just
50
want
to
to look
80,
prettier,
taking
but
that from
even with
5%
that,
up after
you
each
have to,
level
like,
to, say, 1% up.
Essentially,
They
you
want
do this
cinematic
まあ
different
特に
quality
ヒ
in
ッ
an
トポイントと
MMO.
か火力
We
の
already
上昇の差っていう
did that.
のが
That's why
これまでに比べて当然少なくやっぱり感じられてし
32-bit
ま
bit
う
the
かなと。
bullet.
And so this will again look like it's affecting player HP as well as the amount of damage that a player deals.
まあなのでちょっとアクション
Because the
一撃
engine
のダ
itself
メージっ
has
ていう
never
のが
changed.
これまでに
It's
比べ
just
る
more
と
just
や
like
っぱり数字がちょっと小
the
さくなる
quality
こと
of
になり
like
ます
shit has
So
gone
what
up.
this
So
will
like
appear to
there's
look
more
like is that
effects,
when you
there's
deal
more
damage, it will look like
cutscenes
your
and fucking
damage
bosses
has
that we
gone
don't
down.
need. Fucking
でその一方でな
the
んで
whole
すけど
point of getting rid of like
レベル81から
PlayStation 3
今回ね
support and all that other
6.0 で
shit
レベル90まで
was
キャ
so
ップ
you
が上が
can
るの
have
で
that
レ
spectacular
ベル
cutscene
81
in
から
Eden Prime
90
where
ま
it
でってい
takes
う
a
のは
whole
これ
fucking
まで
minute
の
to
と
do.
同じ体感の成長度合いじゃないとつまんなくなっちゃうの
We
で
have to
特に
see
先
the
端にいる
Earth
皆さんは
make a
こ
laser.
この割合
is it gonna be the
成長を感じていける割合っていうのは今までと同じ感覚になるようにするので改めてレベル51から80までをギュッと圧縮して
No one cares.
81
から
cry
90まで
if
の
we
成
don't get
長を
just a
感
little
じ
It's
て
like
いけ
that
るって
Jurassic
いう
Park
と
meme.
ころは
Melviera! We got
今まで
Melviera
と
here!
同じよう
See,
なね
nobody cares.
成長をね
Yeah,
ギア取り替えた
exactly.
らお強くなったっていうのがちゃんと手応えとして出るような形にしていこうと思ってます。
That said, again, if we don't preserve the sense of growth that one might expect from a new expansion, from that raising of the level cap, that could also be problematic. And so what we
I
want
like
to
this
do
shirt.
is
That's
we
dope.
want to keep
I want that.
maintain
It's pretty good.
that
I actually
sense
want
of
that.
progression
Fucking awesome.
between the levels 81 to 90.
Yo,
So
Cody
while
Fox.
we will be truncating
Get
that
that
progress
shirt.
from levels 50 to 80 and compressing that down from level 81 to 90,
Whoever designed that
we
shirt
will
gets an
leave
A+.
it in a position
That's
where it
pretty
will
good.
feel the same as it does for every expansion for those final 10 levels, those new 10 levels.
同時にですねやっぱり経験値の値も今ものすごい数
Experience
字
will
を
also be
扱っているので経験値のネクストまでの経験値とかそういった経験値も全体的にギュッて圧縮
Maybe.
します。
It's either going to be
Experience point
easier to
values are
level or
also
things are just going to
becoming
give less
too
XP
large, and
as
so we'll be
well.
lowering them as well. And at the
Remember
same
that.
time, we'll be reducing the amount of EXP needed to
Yeah,
level up.
they're
なの
lowering
で次
XP
の
needed
レベル
too.
までに必要な経験値もギュッと減りますけど敵からもらえる経験値も減るんで相対的に感覚が変わらないです。
So again, relatively, it'll be the same. It'll be, however, you'll be getting less experience for defeating an enemy, but it will take less experience to level up.
まあもちろんね拡張新しく出てキャップ上がるんでその分のなんだろうレベルアップしやすさみたいなの
So
はまた調
essentially,
整していきますけ
you'll
ど
just be doing the same shit. You're going to go into
And
that
again,
dungeon
we do,
3
as
times and
we
level.
are releasing this
Probably.
expansion, we are
Yeah, pretty
going
much.
to make it
That's
easier to
all
level
we've
up. So
been
that
doing
is
this entire
going
time.
to remain.
でまあ当然プレイヤーサイドの攻撃力なんだダメージとかね
HP
ヒットポイント
and
下がるんだから
damage that will be reduced.
モンスターのヒットポイントやダメージっていうのも当然それに応じて小さくなります。
And again, this is not only for the players. Because player HP and attack numbers will be going down, we'll be doing the same thing for monsters as well, and so relatively everything will remain the same.
でまあ結局どうなるかっていうとまあプレイヤーが弱くなるわけではないですよ
Bear in mind,
と
this does not mean
扱う
players are
数
getting
字は小
weaker.
さくなりますけど
I don't know.
体感の感覚やり
If
取りしてい
my
るものには
HP
関しては
doesn't say
変わりませんと。
200k,
So what we want
And
everyone to remember is
when I'm
that
a
this is
tank
the
in the next
character not
expansion,
getting weaker. The
quitting.
numbers
No.
are going down, but relatively everything is staying the same.
ただ一つだけ制限解除という遊びがございましてレベル例えば80の状態で、過去のコンテンツへ、強いまま行くみたいなやつに関しては今よりもクリアが難しくなってしまうと思います。
There is one thing, however, that will be slightly affected by this change, and that is playing as undersized parties. For example, as level 80, going back and playing some of the old content as an undersized party, this may become more difficult.
ここは、なんとかそのね遊びとしてその確立してる部分もあるからなんとかしたいとは思ってるんですけど今のところこれでなんとかなるだろうみたいなのがちょっとまだ見つかってないのでまあなんとかできる方法があればとは思うんですけどちょっとその
So they're not going to scale everything?
今のところ
They're
プレイヤ
scaling
ーがねどうしても弱くなってしまう
But the old stuff, not
普
really.
通に制限解除とか関係なく遊んでる分に関しては数字のやり取りが小さくなるだけで別にプレイヤーが弱くなるわけではありま
But
せ
the
んよって
thing
いう
is,
のを
say,
ご
because
理解いた
of
だけれ
the
ばと思います。
scale of these number
Regarding these
crunches,
undersized
it's the
parties, we
smaller
understand this
details
is
like the
a
undersized
large
party
portion
that
of
makes
what a
up
lot
a
of
little
players
bit, you know?
enjoy doing, and so we
So it's a thing that
understand
they're gonna
that
have
this
to
is still something
fine-tune
that we
as
need
they
to
get
address.
closer to
As to
release.
how we're going to address this, we're still in the process of,
Yes,
of
they're still
finding
figuring
that,
out
and so
how to
that's
actually
something for
fix
the
it.
future. Otherwise, we want to again reiterate the fact that while the numbers here are going down, the player is not getting weaker. It's all relative.
We're getting weaker.
Oh my god, Tay.
I agree, Sully says we're getting weaker
I
too.
think that's about it.
大体今のレベル80のですね、僕の黒魔
Tally bud, please.
同士のファイジャー、530のファイジャーで、だいたい5万キルぐらい、ダイレクトもクリティカルも入らなければなんですけど、ダメージ。
So, to give you an example, currently my own player, I'm a black mage at level 80 with item level 530. If I use Fire 4 with no crit and no direct hit, I deal about 50,000 points of damage.
だいたいそれがですね、1万ぐらいかな。
Yoshi-p over here flexing.
Yeah, he really is.
で、まあそっからレベルが上がっていくと、
Yeah, here flexing the year. I'm a black mage, level 80, item level 530, with no crit, no direct hit, 50k, fire 4.
Alright, I'm back. What I miss?
They're scaling everything back. XP needed, XP gained, and damage, and
I hate it.
We're getting weaker.
You just
miss
sneakers?
Sneakers?
You just miss Yoshi-p flexing.
だから今回やったとしてもまた10年ぐらい経つともう一回デノミネーションさせてくださいってタイミングが来てはしまうと思います。
Or should be over here like I calculate my damage on a fucking abacus.
No, he was explaining like the damage and stuff was like, and he's like, I play a black mage at level 80, item level 530, and with no crit or direct hit crit, I average about 50k per fire 4. Fucking flexing.
To show you that we're committed
Yoshi-p over here, God gamer.
That's another reason why they're doing it, they said.
Keep going for
They plan to keep this game going for even more years, so the stat crunch now will
Alright, and then we have one more battle system update
I'd
like to mention.
No more belts.
How am I gonna keep up my pants?
No more pants either.
Hold up.
Everyone likes my pants.
To be fair, your pants already have belts designed in them.
Was there, and even though graphically it remained.
Wait, what can
Your actual pants and your gear, they already have belts on them.
Is over.
So they're already gonna...
Yeah, you're just wearing a second belt.
Yeah.
What do you think this is? A final... Wait a minute.
What do you think this is? A final... Wait a minute. First of all, if it's a Final Fantasy game, I'm wearing 20 belts for no reason. It's just everywhere.
Everybody's just like, no, not the belt.
Ram acquired.
Belts have no bearing on players' outward appearances.
It'll just mean they'll increase the stats on everything
as
else.
Accessories is pretty negligible. And they're not, and because of that, they're not a very popular piece.
You ever just get a fuck ton more RAM?
Take up the same amount of space
Feels good, man.
in our armory chest as other equipment. And we've even had lots of fans ask us to just stop dropping them in alliance raids because we don't.
I now have 32
fix your internet, then decide it's a good idea to upgrade your Windows operating system.
And then a lot of people also complaining, talking about the rings, but
yikes.
Tell me I can wear
We've been recording for the last 2 hours. Christ almighty.
Wait, this has been going for 2 hours?
No, it's been going on for an hour and a half.
Tired.
He's
consider
this is his life, dude.
We also understand
he's
that
even
a lot
doing
of
the classic anime old man behind his back.
You can actually graphically see them on both hands. We decided that we're going to.
He's been doing that the entire showcase. He walks around like with a little like hunch on his back. Like watch next time he walks around stage.
We need to explain what's going to happen with this removal of belts.
What's the plan? Belts will no longer be equipable starting with patch 6.0.
So is it just gonna fall off of my character?
No more belts.
We're all gonna log in and you're just gonna see.
Belts will no longer be.
Is that the X-Pack name? Endwalker, is that the X-Pack name?
That's it. That's the expansion name, Endwalker.
Yeah. You should see the trailer sub when the conclusion.
What happens to any belts that
equipped belts will be given to Calamity Salvager for safekeeping.
Switch over to 6.0. These will
literally got our
automatically
belts
be
stolen.
unequipped and moved to a Calamity Salvager.
Bruh.
What are they doing with all them belts? They want to be the next Cloud or some shit?
させていただきますので、何かこう無理に急いで準備しなきゃいけないっていうことはないようにさせていただきます。
This includes retainers as well, so
Hello.
there's no
Visual
need to
belts.
rush and unequip any
That's
belts
pretty good,
before
actually.
that transition to
That's
zero.
one
No,
item to
I
worry
better get
about.
another
Clan
Let me
salvage
check my
automatically.
マテリアをね外しておき
What
た
are
いという
you?
方は外
Are
して
you
おいていただ
Came
きたい
back just to see this. I am actually disappearing to go to the bathroom really quick, but why are they taking away the belts? What the hell's going to hold us up? They hold up the pants. No, why? What's going to hold up the pants? What's going to hold up the pants? They won't give us butt sliders, so I don't got cake.
Oh my god.
Well, you can't see belts, so they're just trying to
and they'll be
remove
removed from
an extra
elegant
factor.
tonestone exchanges.
Belts no longer be a table.
It's an oversaturation of gear, to be fair.
Hey man,
Oversaturate
it's
this
one
wiener.
less piece of gear you need for bits.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Look
that's
at that.
Okay,
35
so
slots
now
of
that we know
allocated to
that
belts in the armory chest will be
belts are
relocated.
being eliminated.
That's gonna.
What
Yes,
happens
that'll be
to
nice.
those 35 slots?
More inventory.
15 slots will be added to primary weapons for the total of 50 slots. 15 slots will be added to rings and total of 50 slots.
Yeah.
The
There you go,
remaining 5
Kenny.
slots will be held in reserve.
But no 3 rings, Kenny. You can't be a
15 of
pimp.
those 35, 50 slots
You
and
can't be
allocate them to main
You can't
arms,
be
main
encroaching on
weapons.
Yoshi-p's territory.
Another 50
Kenny
will be
wants like
allocated
Kari to
to
be a
rings.
pimp and have 5 rings on one hand.
Like
枠
one's
取っ
your
てんじゃねえか
class
よってい
ring,
うと
the
ころ
other
は
is just
すいま
like
せんこ
for
れからも
step
なんと
flavor.
か枠を拡張していく努力のためにもですね5枠ちょっと一回リザーブとして僕らに預けてくださ
Speaking
い。
of Kari,
And so there's a lot of
waiting
people
for
saying,
you.
well, wait a minute, 15
I
plus
know.
15
Did-
30, what
did
about
they
the
tell you
other
about saves?
5 slots? What's going to happen to those?
No, we didn't tell.
We're going
What?
to take
He
those
just
and
got
we're
here.
going
Oh.
to save them for a rainy
New
day.
healer
Oh,
is
yeah,
called
that-
Sage.
that's-
Happens. So we're going to
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
not
know
Camus,
about
it's
that.
for
Sage.
now.
Kind of cringe.
Sorry, but thank you.
It's not the first most
pretty-
voted, but it was the second most
近づいて
voted.
きたらねまた
It's
詳しい
kind of
ことをね
really
お知らせ
cringe.
していこうと思
Yeah,
いま
but
す
it
ので
looks pretty cool.
It
looking,
does look
actually.
pretty
行くよう
cool.
にしてください。
It's cringe.
We will have more detailed
It's like
explanation
four-
of the removal of belts
Thank you.
in an
Four
upcoming
Magitech
comics.
weapons on the back that like come out.
ではですねそろそろ
They're like- they
今
revolve
日お
around
伝え
you.
できる情報っていうのも
Fucking Gundam lasers.
少なくなってきた
Yeah,
Give
Gundam
this
Wing.
man the video.
ここで
Cringe.
まあ長期的に
Okay, we
get
get
it
it
done.
up.
新し
It's
いシステム
cringe.
を
Got
最後
it.
にお伝えして終わっていこうかなと思ってます。
But
So we're ending, we're nearing
the
the
other
end
class is the
of our
melee class.
announcement
We don't
showcase,
know what it's
but
called
we have
yet.
one more system-related
Don't
But
talk
he's
about it.
wearing
talk
a
about that
shirt
we've been working on
with
for
a
a long
Reaper
time.
on it.
Melee
So,
Necromancer.
Wait,
possibly.
data center travel.
という仕組みを現
I'm
在開発中でございます。
Oh no.
I
We're in the development of a new system.
if they give me a fucking Reaper or Necromancer fucking melee class, I will cry.
まあワールドを超えて別のワールドへ
It has
遊
a
びに
shirt
行
of a
くワールド
Reaper
間
on
テ
it,
レポー
so
ト
Data
仕組み
center
があります
travel.
が
Somebody just shouted,
So,
time to go
all
to
of you know about the
Japan.
current
Oh
system
my
that
I
we
will
have that allows-
I
genuinely
can actually
cry.
transfer to Japan and then just transfer back to Crystal.
All right, Tay. I'm not talking to you for the rest of the night. How could you?
ちょっとサーバーの作り的に不可能なので
How could you say such things?
ログアウトが必要なんですけ
You
ど
know it's
キャラク
true.
ター選択画
All
面
right,
から
let me say
Wait,
something
wait,
equally
yo.
cringe back to you.
You look at
Okay.
look at Yoshida's necklace. It's the house
So while this
Vortex.
won't work the exactly the same
whatever the
way as
unicorn
world
is, their
visit
sigil,
system, we
sigil.
hope that it can be similar.
Four-tenths.
Although
4/10, he has
it
a
will
4/10
require,
necklace on.
again,
Nope.
changing the system
It only
outside
Dun,
took
dun.
of
Luke
the game
saying it
and then
5
logging back
times.
in.
その代わり他のデータセンターへ遊びに行った場合にフリーカンパニーとかリンクシェルのチャッ
I'm
ト
on
が
my
できない
phone and I
ちょ
can
っと
hear him.
ワールドカンテレポよりは制限が強いんですけど友達に会いに行く
Elite
っていうわけで
Wanderers
行くみたいなことっていうのはできるのでまた改めて
Palmon, wait for me, I see in
一
chat.
覧がまとまったら皆さんにお
Everyone's
伝
like,
えし
stay
てい
in
こうと思います。
Balmon.
何はともあれ
Balmon
デ
RP
ータセンターを
raids.
超えて友達のところへ
I
遊び
wonder
に
if
行
it's
ける
going
シ
to
ス
be
テムだと思
region
ってください。
locked though.
And
So
so,
like NA to
there
NA.
will be a lot of restrictions.
Probably.
Yeah, they're talking about it right now.
Possibly even more than there are currently with the World Visit system. However,
Rip this dude's
this will allow
hairline.
players
I
to
know, right?
move
Nice.
freely to other data centers temporarily and
He has a
party
sick
up with
shirt.
their friends, take screenshots, have a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
that is a really sick shirt.
That's
It
Koji
doesn't
Fox.
fit
That's the
his
guy
brand.
who puts all the
いらっ
puns
しゃ
in
い
the
ますけ
English
ど
version of
ワー
the
ルド
game.
カンテレポの時も皆さん
Bless
そう
him.
言ってたんですけど実
We
害
don't
ほ
deserve
ぼ
I
ない
feel
の
like
で
he'd actually look
ち
pretty
ゃんとシミュレー
badass
ション
if
し
he
ま
just
す
shaved his
ご
head.
安心くださいぜひね
If he was just bald.
So
Grow a
there are
beard and
some
shave his head.
that might be
No
worried
one
about
will fuck with
what
them again.
effect this might have on data
I
centers.
can see Yuki again.
Yeah.
was the same
He's the guy
story,
who actually
back
sings a lot of the
right
English
before
versions of
we
the songs
started the
too.
world,
Really?
visit system
Yeah, he
as
did
well.
Good King
But it
Malcolm
turns
Log.
out that the change, the effect was.
He did the Sephiroth song.
Of course, we're going to be doing some.
Well, he did the live
synchronization,
version.
which
I
is
don't.
the case
I
here,
don't know if he
but
did the
we
studio
don't
version.
feel
He
that
did the
will
live
affect
version though.
adversely the economies.
Okay, so we're not going to be able to mess with other people's economies.
大体これですね。ようやく
But can we raid with other
currency.
people? That's a good
So I
question.
think that is
Most
pretty
likely.
much
I don't see why you want it.
Well, they were
being in
talking
there with
about
the
it, but you
phone.
guys were talking about his hairline, so we have to go back
Hold
into
on,
the VOD.
hold on.
なんか知ってる人の声する。
I think I've heard that voice before.
Yay! He's back!
Actually, he's about to reveal something else.
Something important to tell us.
Wait, hold on. Don't start yet.
Really important.
社長。
It's the
this?
CEO.
It's the CEO, it's my boss!
Do I
Shit!
understand?
え？何？
Final Fantasy for PS5?
We already knew that. We
Yeah.
already knew that.
Yeah, they.
Someone said
They
limited
announced
job,
the
CEO.
They announced removal of
オープン
PS4.
ベータ。はい。
I don't believe they'll do that too soon.
Probably not till next
The
expansion.
Open
Final
beta
Fantasy
begins
14
Tuesday, April
PlayStation
13th.
5 version open beta will begin on Tuesday, April 13th.
いや、
Beta
ベータじゃ
for
ない
what?
ですよ。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
PS5.
What's going on
The
here?
the PS5 version of the game
Hold
was the
Kenny's
game
like-
what's currently on the PS5 is the PS4 port.
And Kenny's like, here's my PS5.
Open beta will begin.
If I had one.
If I had one.
If I had one.
Wait, can you wait to do the micro till after this is done?
嘘でしょ、これ。
Everyone's like rip
say that.
Xbox because everyone thought Xbox was
言
gonna
っ
get
て
added.
ないですよ。
I
バ
have-
ッチリ
Well,
Fucking
you know,
imagine, dude.
は
Well, you know,
We-
if Sony
we
and
haven't
Microsoft could get along,
mentioned the release
it
date for
will
5.5
happen.
yet. That was.
Japanese pride, man.
Oh, it's okay, right?
So,
So it's all on the same day.
so now that we all know we're going to
ちょっと
Golem
まあ
mode,
ちょっと準備を
we're
一生
gonna
懸
get
命やってきた
Sephiroth now. Like
PS5
he's
版
he's like
I mean,
they got
we've been
soldiers over
working on
there,
it,
so
yes,
he's just gonna
but-
be over there.
はい
ともう一つね、
え
大事なせっかくだからね、PS5 版の動画持ってきたので、ぜひ皆さんに見てもらい
At
ま
the
しょう。
same time, it
Actually brought some
involves
footage
having a
from this PlayStation
PS5.
5 version.
はい、
It's
じゃ
a
あ
hard
流
to
してくだ
get.
さい。お願いします。
Oh,
Play the
we're
video.
gameplay, guys, of PS5 version of 14.
Thank you, CEO.
Wow, it looks great.
Wow, it's like us but on another system.
Yeah, I was going to say, man.
Yo, I love this song.
Well, I've been there.
Hey, I know that place.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to finally play the
Crystal
game.
clear
Oh, guys, Dragoon has battled it. Holy
Yo, what the
teleport.
fuck?
That teleporting.
They can teleport on the PS5?
Oh, all right, know what? That's impressive. That's
Yes.
I don't move that fast either.
I do.
The Canadian Beach episode?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Oh my
it's
god.
In 4K, but even on the PS5, you're not gonna be able to run that in 60 frames. It's probably gonna be like 40.
Looking busy.
I
But
don't
yeah.
know.
Listen,
If I got a PS5,
if you listen, if you tell me on the PS5 I can load from the FC house into Ura under 2 seconds, sold.
Damn.
Sold.
I heard it's quite amazing.
Yeah, but that was
$500.
probably without like all the people,
ない
so
ですけど
It is amazing.
Sold.
because the amount of
じゃあ
people in the
パワー
place
ポ
you're
出ちゃってるんで
teleporting
僕か
to
ら
factors
ちょっとざっく
into.
り説明させていただこうと思
Okay,
います。
since we have appear to have a
よろしくお願いしま
PowerPoint,
す。
let's go.
So
Let's
this-
We
talk about
appear
it.
to have a
ま
PowerPoint.
ずですね、
PS5
今
Let's go
回
over it.
PS5 版 4K ネイティブ対応させていただいております。
So first off, the PlayStation 5
I thought that
version
said
will be
significantly
featuring
reduced frame rate.
そしてね、今ちょっと動画の方で
It
ご覧い
runs
た
in
だきました
4K
が
with faster
あれ
loading
まあ
times, but you get a
PS5
cap
版
of
そのものから
15
capture している映
frames.
像になりますが、まあ超
That
高
would
速度
suck.
の PS5 です。
If they're running it at 1080,
なので、
they'll probably be able to
スピ
get
ー
at
ドで
least 100
エリアチャー
frames.
ジできるようになります。
Which
The
is
Xenos
good.
video
finally have
that
proper
you just saw, that was actual PlayStation 5 footage,
Oh, no.
and so you saw there the
But you'd have
teleport
to.
and the quick
It all
loading
depends on
time
your
on the
monitor
teleport. That
too.
is,
If you play
again,
on
one
your
of the
PS5 or
PlayStation 5's
TV.
main selling points.
Most
That
TVs
is
don't
the
even run at
actual speed
100
at
frames.
which players will
So.
be able to teleport.
Just get an SSD and you'll be able to teleport in like a half second anyways. That's the reason why the PS5 is able to.
That's the only game on my SSD is Final Fantasy.
System, and that will help us significantly improve the frame rate.
God, he just looks so tired.
Well, yeah. He probably works like 60 hours a week.
And he's also, he's the producer for the next Final Fantasy too.
Razathan or Radzahan? Oh shit, we're actually going there.
Yeah, we're going to Thavnair.
Yeah, Thavnair. Deiji probably just like
we're going to Thavnair and
4K version where
and the moon.
Like Deiji's probably so excited right now.
Thavnair actually looks really cool.
Can we RP on the moon?
Okay, can we RP in Garlemald?
Yeah. We gotta find the sad peasant boys.
Mindschwester. Let's go.
The sad poetry boys.
Meine Brüder.
We finally learned the origin of communism Vanu. He thought he was a Vanu, but it's
no, Ed spoke my origin earlier.
Oh my God.
What the hell is Anima?
Yeah, Ed was trying to talk about World War II, and he's like, yeah, the Soviet invasion of Garlemald. I'm like, yeah, Ed, that was my origin story. Ed.
I meant to say Berlin from World at War.
To the PlayStation 5.
We were trying to say Berlin, but we were talking about Garlemald. He's like, yeah, the Soviet invasion of Garlemald. I'm like, yeah, Ed, that was my origin story.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yo, I don't know who the fuck Anima is, but he looks fucking cool.
He's gonna be one of the big bads.
He looks
fucking lit
in Final Fantasy X.
Challenging new dungeons. I doubt that.
But now that I know,
oh, that place looks cool.
But now that I know that
of you, since you're here today.
The guy who made art for 10 is in here. It makes more sense why Bahamut, well, Lunar Bahamut looks like that now.
Bahamut.
Final Fantasy 14 no.
I can't read that.
Hey, essentially you can upgrade your PS4 license to PS5 for no charge.
What
a steal.
PS4 license.
Again, there's a problem that involves being able to get a PS5.
Listen, when they're accessible,
Dude,
it'll be there.
This place looks fucking cool.
So basically, what I want to do is that
yeah, they didn't say what that one was.
That's where I live.
Registered license for the PlayStation.
We just called it Tay's Tentacle Dungeon.
Play the beta version.
That's what my brain looks like.
Apparently, that's where I live. So.
In my tentacle brain.
Hey, remember when we were talking about the harem earlier?
To the PlayStation 5
there you go.
version.
Wait, Sub was already in the harem, never mind. Welcome to the harem, Luke.
Yeah, Tay is my e-girl girlfriend.
Yeah.
I didn't say yes to that.
That's not the point.
Move over to that PlayStation 5 version without having to do anything.
Except Luth puts in backpack.
If you want it.
Sounds like a good idea.
If you want it, you're gonna have to take it.
But I just did.
Let's go with this.
Well, Chad did.
Try me.
Hold on, what did you just announce?
Thank you.
Alice's new outfit looks cool.
Yoshi-p is actually surprised.
Yes, so we are doing this for players. Please look forward to the PlayStation 5 version.
Please look forward to it.
Yeah, but he said something to Yoshi-p and he's like, wait, what?
これというわけで今私決済取れましたんで PS4 版のお持ちの方は追加のもう費用なく PS5 版にもうアップグレードしていただけるというふうに確約取れましたんでもうそれでいこうと思います。
So you heard it here. We got permission from the CEO himself. Those who have the PS4 version and that registered license will be able to upgrade to the PS5 version without any charge.
なので今 PS4 版の権利をお持ちの方はもう PS5 版の Final Fantasy 14のパッケージも買っていただかなくて大丈夫です。
So those of you with that registered license and the PS4 version will not need to purchase the PlayStation 5 package.
ですのでもうなんとか本体だけ手に入れてください。
You won't need to buy the PlayStation 5 package. but you'll still need to try to find a PlayStation 5.
Even he made this
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
順次アップデートしていきますので、そちらも楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
And as we mentioned before, we plan to
This man
continue
literally said
updates
good
to the
fucking
PlayStation
luck
5
finding
version,
PS5.
improving performance
Fucking luck,
with
bro.
future patches.
That's why the CEO's like, yeah, if they can get a PS5, they deserve to get a free license to beat the game.
So
let's get a few words from our CEO
Elephant
before
people, huh?
They look like a fan of Star Wars.
Ed's gonna have a dream of him buying a PS5 and then he's gonna wake up and realize it was a mistake.
From Square Enix.
今日はファイナルファンタジー14新情報発表会ご視聴いただきありがとうございます。
Thank you very much for tuning in to Final Fantasy 14 announcement showcase.
ここまでいろいろなたくさんの情報がありましたが、今のPS5 のオープンベータ、それからまだこれからもまだ。
Even if it's unlimited.
ぜひ最後まで楽しんで。
Why does this man just look like he has $1 million? We all know he does. But he just looks like he has $1 million.
He's the CEO!
Yes, but you don't have to, like, you could tell me, like, I could not know who this man was prior. He just looks like he has $1 million.
Listen,
ここまで
he looks like he's sweating.
本当にありがとうございます。
You see
Yeah,
that?
but the lights are hot.
14 has
Listen,
managed to continue for
sometimes
10
people
long
just
years thanks to you, all the
radiate.
players around the world.
I have $1 million.
そして、
Well, I radiate. I have $3 in my wallet.
He radiates that energy.
Yeah, of course he did.
そして開発チーム一同
I don't carry cash
ゲームを
ever.
もっともっと
You don't
盛り
have
上
to
げて
swag
いき
like
ま
this
すの
man.
で、ぜひ
You
こ
don't got
れ
the
から
trick.
もファイナルファンタジー14を
Yeah, not with that $3,000 suit he's
あ
wearing.
りがとうございました。
Exactly.
And as Yoshida himself mentioned, he will keep working on this title. He will keep
He
leading
spits
this
on
title, and the
3,000.
development team will keep
that a
working
fucking
hard
Armani
to
suit? I'm
make
pretty
more
sure it
progress
is.
in this game. So please look forward to it.
Please look forward to it.
はい、スクエアニックス代表取締役社長の松田洋介でした。社長ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
Yosuke Matsuda, our president and CEO
Trevor.
of Square Enix.
What?
It's a band tee.
A band tee?
やれやれ。
A band.
発表されて
Yeah.
しまいましたけ
What
ど、
what band?
PlayStation 5版もぜひ楽しみにしてください。
Yeah, we weren't
No, it's
expecting
Sex
to announce that
Pistols.
today, but we will
Sex
be releasing the
Pistols.
PlayStation 5 version very soon.
Look
So
into
please
it.
look forward to it.
まあ、オープンベー
Yeah, I
タ
know
と
the
かね、
band.
詳しい詳細またト
Curious
でお
to
知ら
what the
せして
Sex
いきま
Pistols
す。
has
基本
to
的
do
には
with
あ
it.
の
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Corsair uses a pistol, Vin.
More information
You're-
about the open beta will be revealed in an upcoming topics.
It does.
But
It's a
Corsair
melee
uses a
class.
sword.
have that
Was that a
Corsair
really big
uses
knife?
yes.
They also
will be
use
able
a
to
sword.
play it almost
They use a
immediately
sword and a
once the beta
pistol.
begins.
They'll probably call it
時
Sky
間をオーバ
Pirate.
ーし気味で
Give me
す
a
が、
Glock.
本日の新情報発表会はここまでとさせてください。ただ、まだまだ隠しネタが存在する行月のフィナーレ、エンドウォーカーですが、次の情報公開、ファンフェスで行っていこうと思います。
Well, the top
All
three
right,
voted
and
ones to
so we're
Corsair,
already
Berserker,
over
and
our time limit here, and
I still
we
want a
have
hammer
lot of
class,
information
but
to talk about. We're going to leave that for future events and the fan festival. So we have one more thing to show you.
they already pissed off
find
Gurky by not making the healer a hammer healer. So
2021年5月
So it's gonna be a
15
two-day
日
fan
16
festival.
日、2日間で行うアラウンド・ザ・ワールド
Well,
と題して全世界グローバル
if it's an online fan
ビジネス
festival,
フェ
they
スティバルを
would.
やっていきます。
Yeah, they at least
Our
better
final
give us a
announcement
good
today is about
primals
the Final
performance.
Fantasy Fan Festival 2001, our digital fan festival around the world, which will be held on May 15th and 16th.
Hey
this year.
Tay, I heard you like FanFest.
まあ、いつものファンフェス通り、2日間、丸14尽くしの、ファンフェスをやっていこうと思います。もちろん、音楽のステージも2日間、しっかり用意してやっていこうと思ってます。
And just like all of our live Final Fantasy fan festivals, we plan to have 2 days full of content, including live concerts.
でまあ、もちろんデジタルなので全世界に配信もしますし、まあ、可能であればねリアルで集まってもらえる方には来てもらうっていうのも考えたいですし、僕らもそこだけじゃなくてちょっとねゲームの中でもみたいな感じで丸2日間モニターとかゲームを通して14を楽しめるファンフェスをやっていこうと思ってます。
And while we're planning to have this fan festival again online, So all players all around the world can attend. Possibly
Go get a
even
slice of
players that are
pizza.
here in Japan might be able to attend in person. We'll see if that is allowed. But we want to have a full 2 days filled with a Final Fantasy experience, packed with content, have it feel like an in-game type of event.
そしてですね、ライブストリームで世界中にと言いました。ですので、もうすべて音楽コンテンツも含めて今回はすべて無料で視聴していただけるようにします。
And so, because again, it is going to be online.
Why did I read that? Stream everything like
in its entirety.
Like you could actually stream the event for your charge, like I do, like I'm doing right now. I'm like, wait.
まあそういった音楽ステージとかもストリーム無料でお届けしていこうと思ってます。
So a lot of people out there are thinking there'll be, for example, a Primals concert. If there is, it will be streamed live for free.
まあただちょっと注意点、音楽にはいろんなゲストの方とかいらっしゃるので、アーカイブからは映像がね残らないようにするかもしれないので、ぜひですねリアルタイムに視聴していただけると大変助かります。
Just one thing though about the live performances, because it does involve people that are not affiliated with Square Enix, there is a chance that after the stream, while the stream is free, after the stream, it might not be archived. So make sure that you catch the stream all the time.
なんかコメントでですね、太っ腹すぎて心配なんだよなって。
They're worried that we're giving too much.
金払ってもいいんだぞって書いてくださってる方
People
が
are
いる。
even saying that, oh, we're willing to pay.
そういった方はですね、ぜひこのファンフェス記念アイテムを購入していただけると助かります。
So those of you who are willing to pay, we have something for you to pay for if you like.
Ooh! Look at that!
This, of course, this is not required. This is if you would like it.
Fuck? Nightmare Whale?
前回ね、
Lunar Whale.
That looks sick.
Now my normal whale will have
今回ルナホエールという
Wait.
と
Is it a four-seater?
Lunar whale.
Wait, are they gonna charge for this fan festival like some of the ones they did before?
They said no. They said everything's free.
Oh.
For this,
It's free.
They said that you
It's
could
like
pay for
one
this mount,
this mount,
essentially.
the
Get
Lunar Whale.
pay for a ticket
Oh,
to get
long
bonus
ago.
goodies.
昔のデザインをちょっと
Oh, yeah.
しております。
Where actually used
Is it a four-seater?
Yoshitaka Amano's original
Well,
artwork
the
as a base
normal
for this
whale
design.
isn't. So.
Who cares? It's a badass. It's a fucking
It's a
badass
whale.
whale.
Actually, this is already completed, and so we have a video.
Stop just being
to look at it.
incredibly
I was about to
clingy
make
right
a
now.
really good joke, but Ed's streaming, so I
Yeah.
can't. I'm gonna tell it to Tay, I guess.
Don't say it on stream.
I'm not.
Wait, what?
Look at it. Jesus.
You stinky.
It's majestic.
Me.
Tay, you're not a whale.
Holy shit. That thing's crazy.
I have a nightmare whale.
Wait, hang on.
One nightmare whale, please. Wait.
Hang on. Hold on.
What?
It's an 8-person mount?
Oh my god!
Wait a minute. Family trip.
Oh no. Oh my god.
That's an 8-person mount.
Swim? That's a big shark.
Yo, we about to roll in a whale, guys. Let's go. Captain Whales.
So about that four-seater.
Yo, fuck the
Alright.
we in the whale.
We in the
Whale, everybody.
Dude.
Whale time.
でしょうか。ファイナルファンタジー14初のついに8人
Don't like the tickets $100, by the way.
So, as
All
you
right,
saw in
fine,
the
I'll
video,
buy
this
it, I'll
is
do
Final
it.
Fantasy 14
I start saving.
eight-person mount.
Bet.
Bet I'm not getting that whale. Bet I'm not getting that whale.
Everyone said, "Take my money, sold."
Party on the whale bus.
Oh, level 3 minions.
まあ今回ね、行列のフィナーレエンドウォー
Oh,
カーが
I like that
完成
Rydia
という
minion.
ことで、ファイナルファンタジ
Oh,
ー
it's really
4の
cute. Looks like a Pokemon.
オマージュ、エッセンスっていうのもいろいろ期待できるかなと思うんですが、その4からミニオンとして、エッジ、
Man, having this whale is gonna be like having a big dick. No one's gonna question you.
となります。
Yeah.
And because a big part of the Endwalker story focuses on the moon, we decided to go the route of Final Fantasy IV, which also took place somewhat on the moon, and to take characters from there and
$100
create
for an
minions from
8-seater?
them.
Sign me the
Edge,
fuck up.
Rosa, and
Is it
Rita.
$100 for the digital?
でどちらもね、ファンフェスティバル、デジタルファン
We don't-
フェスティバルの
they didn't
開
announce it
催、5月15日から販売
People
ス
were
タ
just
ート予定
saying,
です。
"Oh, it's
どう
gonna
ぞ
be
よろしくお
$100."
願いします。
We plan
Wow.
to
That's
share
Square
available
Enix,
for
they-
purchase on the
That's
same
Square
day
Enix, they might
as
say
that first day of the
300, who
Final
knows?
Fantasy Fan Festival on May 15th.
I mean,
Please
it's
look
an
forward to it.
はい
Alright, guys, we're
How much
going
were
on.
FanFest tickets before?
A
A lot more.
We're regarding the fan festival, we have a little bit more.
There were like
information to give
140?
you, and we plan on doing that in the letter from the producer live that is coming up after this show.
Thank you. Who's all aboard the raid whale?
The
raid whale.
Raid whale. Raid whale.
And with that, we're way over our time limit, but I think we're finally finished with today's showcase.
いやー、こじ大変だったね。ごめんね。
That was, it's okay.
いやー、皆さんも本当にありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
それではですね、ハイデリンゾディアーク編のその衝撃のラスト、ぜひそれをですね、震えてお待ちいただけたらと思います。
With Endwalker, we're finally approaching the climax of the story of Hydaelyn and Zodiark, so please look forward to it.
Tay, did you get it? Did you get the joke?
Oh wait, what's this?
Yeah.
Yo, look at that.
That's cool. Oh, it's
Hydaelyn
and Zodiac. Yeah, that's
Yo,
that
show
sick.
That is.
Yo,
please look
that's
forward
sick.
to it.
Zodiac looks
I want
cool.
that. I want that.
Yeah,
Of
I
course he
want that on
looks
my
cool.
wall.
He's edgy. You love edgy
Actually,
shit.
the last thing that we have.
Yeah, but like
Here's
this
some
just
art
looks
that
cool
was
in
actually
general.
created for
Hey,
us,
Ed.
by the master
He looks like fucking
Yoshitaka Amano.
Chernobog.
It's burping very audibly against TOS.
It's not, but it's just flat out disgusting.
Okay, well, it's not against TOS.
It's against my TOS. Knock it off.
It's my TOS.
Alright, I gotta go fist fight, Tay.
No. I'm a girl.
Whether you looked at it from the top or the bottom, it would be
Gender equality.
Gender equality.
that there is no good, there is no bad.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
I'm an advocate for true gender equality.
Exactly.
Kazuma.
I hate all of you. Getting like some strong.
Right, I hate me too.
Artwork vibes off that.
Hey, I've almost had my nose broken before, but from a big, strong clock from a 6'2" lesbian, okay?
About the story.
Gender equality.
Took a look at it now.
I'm like half of that.
Would like you to maybe take another look at it. Read the story, and you'll
And more than one way.
and show you things that maybe you hadn't seen before. So we really enjoy the art and hope you do too.
Yeah, same.
改めまして全世界の光の戦士の皆さん、本当に長い時間、
Okay,
ご
Sub.
視聴ありがとうございました。
Right, to all
Alright,
of our warriors of
Sub,
light
you've
watching
raised the
us from
stakes.
around the
Let
world,
me find
thank you for
something.
staying with us for so
Oh,
long.
it's just pretty. I
Nope,
wanted
too
to
late.
share
You've
it.
opened the floodgates.
It's just pretty and I wanted
Nope,
to
you've
share
opened
it.
the floodgates.
そちらでまた後ほどお会いしましょう。
But we're not done yet because in just a couple hours at 3 o'clock Japan Standard Time, we have the letter from the producer live where we talk all about 5.5.
はい、ありがとうございました。
See you then.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me quickly do an outro real quick, guys. And just give me 2 seconds. Alright.
Welcome back
Hang
to
on.
us, Sid.
God damn it, Bird.
Okay, let me go back to my webcam real quick. And then we can just wrap this up. Alright. So, if you guys stayed to the end of this video, you probably enjoyed some of the reactions and commentary we gave over the course of this 2-hour video. So, that's going to be pretty pog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved everything about that. What do you call it? We're going to quickly go down the list. Tay, what were you most happy to see?
Why do you put me on the spot?
Because you're on the top of Discord. Just what were you so what did you like the most about tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, Sid, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What was the thing you were most happy to see?
Oh god, a lot of it was really, really good. I'm really excited to see the new healer. I'm really excited to try it out. I think it really is like a very brand new kind of on its head concept, and I'm really excited to see how it works gameplay wise.
All right, Bird.
They're not just going all flashy. They're improving the game mechanically. They're crunching numbers where they should be. They're going to remove unwanted shit like the belt. Removing belts, good move.
Okay.
And lastly, fuck. But now you can move on to the next person.
All right, if you think about it, I can just stop you when we finish up. So Sub is no longer. So Gurky, are you here?
Donkos.
You were excited about the Donkos?
They didn't even
no.
about the
Let's talk about the most exciting thing.
Me.
No chemist.
No chemist.
I am sad that there's no chemist, but
it was fair that they weren't gonna put it in because we already had machinists, and the way chemist operates in other games, they kind of use a gun. So
yeah.
All right. So Kenny, you joined a little bit late. But of what you saw? What were you most happy to see?
Raid Whale.
Raid Whale.
Yeah, I remember now, Ed.
Listen.
The data center shit.
Oh,
so maybe we can raid with our friends on Aether or Primal.
Okay.
Which friends are those?
Yeah, do we really have friends there?
Oh yeah, hey Trevor, we can.
I got a
finally
few
go
friends
back
on
to
Aether and
the
Primal.
EU.
That's fair.
All right.
Trev, we can finally go back to the EU data center.
Naughty!
Oh my god. All right. Next one
Oh, wait.
is Vin. Vin, what were you most happy to see or tonight?
Good question. There was
Raid Whale.
the whale was pretty hyped, not gonna lie, but like I think I'm most excited about the data center thing too, because there are quite a few people that I'm friends with on other data centers that I finally get to see.
Gotcha. All right, Sub. Are you actually back, Sub, or?
Pro, I don't know. I just work here. Okay.
So what you saw, what were you most happy to see?
I don't know, dude. I just work here.
Okay. Who's next? Luth. What do you call it? What were you most happy to see? What'd he say?
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, he said yes again. Classic. All right.
Sure, that Marion ass.
All right. Who's
What?
next? Steve, were you watching?
Yeah.
What were you happy to see?
Yeah, I was watching.
What were you?
I was
He was
really
definitely
happy
not
when that dude gave that tier 1 sub. I thought that was really high.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of the stream too. All right, Geth, you're
No,
next.
but in,
Go ahead.
in actuality, the new healer, because I mean, like I haven't maybe something worth coming back for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that'd be
to
fun
see
if you came back, Steve.
I'll have to see.
All right, Geth, you're up
Have
next.
to
What was
see.
the most what were you so happy to see tonight? What did you enjoy?
Ishgard, Housing, and the two new cities.
Okay.
Garlemald looks like it's going to be entertaining to go to just because
It's shit.
they're literally tearing themselves apart, and we literally look like we're about to go in and fix it.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Ringo.
So hi, Ringo.
Hey.
What do you call it, real quick? Since you just joined, I assumed you were watching for YouTube and Twitch. What were you most happy to see tonight?
Sage, definitely Sage. But a big part of that is because in roleplay, I have an in-character Sage.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, there you go.
Damn, it's your story
that
now.
meme. All right, so it rolls back up to me. I really enjoyed everything. I especially enjoyed the cinematic. It was really pog. All right, so I will be watching the live letter. I probably won't record. I'll record it if there's anything that's of note, and I'll make a separate video for that and not put it into this main video. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you stay happy and healthy. I'll talk to you all later. Thank you for the new subs on Twitch and the new follows, and I will talk to you everybody later. Have a good night and have a good one. And